Okay, and I'm gonna hit that button.
We're doing it live.
Actually streaming 2 days in a row. I think a dog's life took a month, but this is a hedgehog's life, and it's way faster.
At this rate, you'll be a full-blown streamer.
Nah, never. After this, I'm gonna disappear until the video's done.
Funny thing is, I know some people, you not streaming as often, you still get more viewers than some people I know that streams every day.
That's a shame. They're actually trying to earn it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. There's some people who, like, you know, Cybershell, I think, will stream once every couple of years and, like, hundreds of people will turn up, but then that's Cybershell.
Yeah.
He's earned that loyalty.
Yes, what's this? 2 streams in a row.
Yeah. We said we'd finish it, though I him and Horde on how hard to commit to saying that. But yeah, let's get it done.
Yeah, it's
Last
fast.
story. Gotta go fast.
Sonic Adventure 2 Battle.
Didn't even finish up.
Warning.
Or delete and you go again.
Warning. What was there a warning for?
Just games give you warnings back in the days, like, because they're really cool. I didn't want to know that. Charizard, I'm gonna tell you something. There are factoids. Knowledge is a powerful thing, and it's good to have most of it. But sometimes you gotta consider, do the people need to know these things?
Yeah.
Funny gooning facts, can take those. Sounding with wasps. It's not good.
Yeah. Also,
I mean, there are people who inject like Botox into their balls or whatever. I'm just making that up, but there's definitely someone. That's the fact that someone out there does it.
It reminds me of like the woman that fucking poured oil instead of Botox because she was addicted to it.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, no, that fucked up perfect.
Funny gooning facts.
Also, when the fuck is
Sonic Adventure 2 Battle?
When the fuck is this Live and Learn song gonna start playing? It's just
No, it's just the menu loop.
Yeah, what the fuck?
This is just living. This isn't learning. That's why it's looping.
Yeah, it's a... I mean, they figured you would
actually,
probably...
Charizard's Revenge, is that like the name of the act of sounding with stingers? Oh god, so you put it in my head now, and it's just, that's gonna loop like this song. Hello, Sam. James is eating food and sitting in chat, so he's witnessing. I am welcome to it.
Story select.
Meanwhile, on the Ark...
A damn shitty firmware on this Ark.
Oh fuck, why did I install... Why did I install Windows 10? Why does Notepad have an AI installed on it?
It's just pouring out garbage data.
Why is it randomly generating me as an old man?
I have rendered you as the old man.
What's that?
You lose.
I'm sorry, Sonic, but I randomly generated myself as the Chad and you as the Zoe Jack.
You are now the Son Jack.
Received a message from my boss. This space colony Ark is currently
I'm sorry, when I talk to my boss, the president, I get very bored and tired.
Yeah, it's like, yeah.
Whoa.
What?
That on the screen.
It's an old man.
Inkman. It's Inkman.
This is a death sentence for every human being on Earth. If my
Wow,
calculations
Eggman's aged a lot in a day.
space colony Ark will
Fuck you all, especially the French.
I forgot the montage of people around the world accepting their fate.
planet Earth.
God, that is fucked up though. Like, I really don't want to upgrade to Windows 11. Actually, I can't. I don't think my no, because I haven't
My
enabled
computer
it.
wasn't illegible, but I didn't want to anyway. I used to just I had a thing a few years ago where I'd be like, okay, everyone complains about updates, and they are dog shit, but they're gonna get you eventually, so just eat that shit sooner and get used to it. I don't do that anymore, because now I'm holding out for as long as possible.
Yeah, no, like, there's also a thing of Windows 10 usage. It's like, Windows 11 is barely scratching the Windows 10 usage. People are like, they're probably gonna end up just revising it and be like, end up supporting it, Windows 10 again. And my grandfather. Like that.
I like that he saw the video start and he ran over here as soon as possible. Didn't watch his grandfather.
Also, it's too late for you too, Knuckles. For you are the kid soy kid now.
Eggman, you gotta get off this bit. We're all about to die. Is this how you want to spend your last few minutes?
Yes, I am owning you.
Sonic just said, like, Eggman, you suck compared to your granddad. He was so much more rad and powerful than you. But he... You know what? Eggman hasn't been gunned down by the government yet, so I think he's ahead.
Yeah, true. Also, Watsky's brand Hildy is a good thing.
I thought it would be something that would benefit mankind, but then the military
Also, Rouge was voiced by the voice director, right?
Yeah, I think we went over that yesterday.
And I'm just kind of amazed by her performance here.
It's really captivating, isn't it?
My granddaughter, Maria.
Hey Sonic, where did this text come from? I don't know, Knuckles. I can't read.
Well, she's the government agent. She's the only one here who has been taught, even though it is canonical that Sonic can read. Hey, Madman Epic. Congrats on the video release. I haven't watched all of it yet, but the setup has me very fucking intrigued.
I found Maria's name among those who died when the Ark was shut down. She meant everything to me.
Gave me fucking, gave me Doshin, like Doshin the Giant vibes, but like, I'm still on the first couple sections. Ah, they're all just picture books.
Yeah, exactly. Not even Eggman or... Oh my god, Snake, the game unloaded all of them.
You should have said it, you could have gotten away with it.
All I could think about was that I based on my
Actually, that's why Sonic doesn't actually know the stories he's in. He doesn't read.
You know, as he would say, it doesn't matter. Oh, okay. So yeah, I mentioned it yesterday, but there was a fan theory that I think the same guy who made that video about, you know, 2010s and how Sonic was treated made it. A video about big theory going around that Gerald manipulated Shadow's memories to make him want revenge. This guy was really doing everything. Big lasers, ultimate life forms, and mind manipulation. So
you need hobbies.
Yeah, and apparently scientists have removed memories from the brains of snails or something, which... That's weird.
Fucked up. That's fucked up.
I don't know how you tell, but then I never read the article, just the headline, and then I just took the rest on faith that that wasn't full of shit.
Eggman is really lucky he's needed, otherwise Tails would have kept him.
Maybe Shadow was at some point a giant snail, or maybe there's a little snail just piloting a Shadow android. That's how you
android.
Stop the Chaos Emerald.
That's right. If I use this, I just might be able to stop the Chaos Emerald.
That's why I could never hack this scientist.
Oh, I can't. Why did it? No, wait, that's the Master Emerald. Why did it shrink?
You can do it. It's a Master Emerald. You can do what it wants.
Oh,
there's Twitch chat on the right.
Yeah.
Going over these schematics.
Fucking just.
Tails, look at the screen, man. Like, come on, get your game face on.
This is what you get when you hire child actors.
They just keep fishing. They say, you know, never work with children or animals, and Tails is fucking both.
Yeah, no, like, all of these are animals. No wonder it's just...
System alert. System alert. Let's get to work.
So, in the randomizer, this is the hardest fucking stage. But mostly because it kept giving me dog shit, like, characters to play with. And I don't even mean, like, the whole stage, I just mean this opening. Alright, fine, you get to live. Oh,
Okay.
gorilla!
Gorilla! Soon our Shao will be strong. Well, Shadow
I don't
is
know
a
how much
snail.
autonomy he was given. He was still a clever guy. They let Nazi scientists do stuff, so they probably still had him working up into his execution.
I wonder, was he all the Nazi scientist? Because,
No, I'm
you know,
just saying,
timeline...
no, it doesn't strike me as unbelievable the government would still keep him working, you know?
Yeah.
Can't let an asset go to waste.
Okay.
He's very modest, Tails, and also won't shut up.
Okay. Okay. I wonder what happened to Sonic. Okay.
It's fine, Tails. You're allowed to believe in yourself. You have a whole theme about this. It's not just okay.
Okay.
One day he'll say, alright. Fucking enemy.
Now it's my turn. Grommet, get my trousers.
You're in your trousers.
Good.
The wrong trousers, Eggman.
Speaking of the wrong trousers, hello.
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 We were looking forward to the Wallace and Gromit new film, The Return of Feathers McGraw.
Yeah, what's like? Yeah, like a Murder Most Foul or whatever it's called.
Yeah.
Or something Most Foul.
Good
Yeah.
title.
Oh,
It's-
yeah, hello, that's good.
It's like this is like the true end game for British people.
So
Yeah,
I forgot.
after this, we're
that
packing it all in. The country's over.
The final chapter of this game rips off Donkey Kong 64, where you swap between all the Kongs in a big facility in order to get a power supply online.
Many people have called this the Donkey Kong 64 of the Sonic series.
What, as in shit?
Yeah, pretty much.
It's shit and not good.
That's that's the current Sonic fan culture discourse at the moment.
Well, no, yeah, is it SA2 or SA? Oh no, it is SA2.
Yeah,
isn't
it's
it?
SA2. I think SA2 is the kind of central one. Granted, maybe that's just my bias because I was the one who was thinking this was the one that was the most argued about, and apparently everyone disagrees. I think that just makes me.
No, I always thought it was Unleashed or 06. It was the most.
I thought it was like yeah, no,
I guess it was. I asked about contentious, so which has the greatest divide in opinions, maybe.
Well, no, I would still say Unleashed is probably.
Yeah.
I got a lot of heroes kind of came up in that. I also can't remember how to negotiate this room, which is worrying. It's up there, okay.
When you say negotiate, like a terrorist negotiation, like.
This room is a terror. Nah.
Well, I was gonna say you're gonna give this room like $1 million in unmarked bills on a parachute.
If it would let me
It's
through,
went for Uber.
you're saying we shouldn't negotiate with terrorists.
I'm saying you should never negotiate with terrorists. That was the one thing that
You should never negotiate. Yosh. Yosh. But yeah, you
Tried
should
to pull a
never
quick shot there,
negotiate.
tried to be cocky and clever.
Almost like you were trying to negotiate with terrorists and it didn't work
I
out.
was negotiating with the biggest terrorist of all, Gravity. Fucking lost.
Great, Eggman!
Can I
You're
make
being
this?
beautiful.
Okay, no. So I can't jump that high.
Yosh. Yosh.
Okay, I can do this. I can do this.
Can you, Eggman?
Do Balloon. I feel like people will start appreciating Sonic 06 more. I've honestly more people playing the game than shit. I will refer you to a tweet that somebody sent. I can't remember who to, but succinctly summed it up of people who hate shit don't remember it. It's only people who like stuff don't like to remember it.
Yeah,
Yeah, no,
About it.
I kind of said that to Joe Cat without realizing it was, but well, it's also just people. Yeah, you get the initial rush, people who want to hate it for like, just for the reaction to be in the conversation. And then people who actually give a shit are going to be the only ones sticking around.
Yeah, and also it's a case of people who played 06 as kids you know, there's a lot of like, oh, I played this as a kid, or you know, this was my childhood in some way. It has to be good.
Here's the thing, though, Sweet. They're still kids.
Oh, but kids don't know. Kids don't know what they're talking about, anyways.
Maybe kids know more than we do, because, you know, they're not being asinine on the internet about stuff.
That's incorrect.
No, that's definitely not true, but you know.
Good job, Rouge.
Thanks, Rouge. I see your government spy credentials really pay for themselves. Oop.
I got Sonic 06 Rooster as a little kid, and I have no idea why, because my family isn't even religious. Well, no, their true religion is Sonic the Hedgehog, who in that game famously does die and is resurrected. So.
Yeah,
whether or
he
not
prays.
explore everyone's sins, though, is like debatable, but I think that is. Oh no!
I think he definitely did it for Knuckles' sins.
What is Knuckles' sins?
Well, they weren't sins that were actually committed
know,
yet, but come forces and you find out. You got a lot of people killed.
Plus he was smoking the game.
I guess it was sins of the fathers as well, because of, you know,
So why are you filming this room with Orange Squash?
LCL. Not really.
Is Rouge gonna go in Unit 1?
We're trying to do something.
Oh, no,
to stop the
I
arc
guess
from
Tails is
crashing.
already in Unit 1.
I was too busy doing bits. It'll come back. But you know, we gotta stop this shit from crashing to Earth.
So is the Bio Lizard one of the angels?
Yes.
Is
And
that
if
what
he gets into Terminal Dogma, then humanity is cooked.
Lilith is inside the Ark.
Probably would have been a better idea to keep her in space. Oh.
Nah.
I mean, I assume that. Well, I mean, she's pretty big. How the fuck do you get her back into space?
That's the point, yeah. You know, get an Eva, throw her.
Well, like a big dart.
Yeah, like a big dart. So, this is why I'm kind of annoyed I got the rebreather, though. It's, for the sake of this stream, it's probably for the best.
Wait, you're annoyed because it makes this section easier?
I needed footage of me drowning in here. Yeah, because as a kid I never beat SA2 on the Dreamcast because I never got the rebreather.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You!
Oh, okay. I need to pause.
No way.
They do even give you, like, bubbles in here, so it is beatable. It's just very, very hard.
Did you all hear that FromSoft is specifically doing this co-op for my next game? Oh, that's news to me. What even is the next game? I know Elden Ring DLC is coming soon. All I want is Armored Core 6 DLC. Or Armored Core 7 would be nice as well.
Yeah, Armored Core 7 is a few years off.
Yeah, that
I
should
know
have
that it has that. Oh, hey, analog sticks. Actually, oh,
we
I
don't know
found
what
out
game it is,
something-
but they are considering it. Oh, that's good to know.
Okay, no, I need
Miyazaki
to
has
find a different-
threatened, I have an idea.
I need to find another time pausey thing. There it is. It's been years since I played this, so this is going to be an annoying time for everyone involved. Ah, sneaky bastards. You know, there's no lore explanation for why they invented time pausing, but I don't need one. At this point, I'm accepting anything they did.
I do like the wobbly joysticks in this game. They're a bit like, you know, punching bags.
I think they, like, cracked the jiggle physics on that, and was it Rouge or these first when they got the physics on it?
Knowing Yuji Naka, these... He spent months on this, and then people were like, oh, we could also use that for attractive women.
What do you mean, women?
What do you mean, attractive women?
Put a bat in there.
Put a bat in there.
I don't want to
Say
hear about
attractive
anyone
women
wanting
to
to
Yuji
fuck
Naka
this
or
bat.
anything serve, you know, Marie Curie. What was the name of the woman who flew the plane and disappears? Amelia
Earhart.
Yeah, he only cares about like important women of history. Queen Victoria.
The one
He's
with
like
the lamp.
he's like a sapio-sex show, but for like, you know, historical women.
Oh yeah, this is happening!
He just thinks
Oh,
about
wow,
the
you're
fact
hanging
that
from
all
a
the
rail.
women he's into are long dead and he just cries. and then commits fraud.
I'll be right back, boy.
That was why you committed fraud, is because all the women you found attractive are dead. And they were like, usually women win the Nobel Prize all the time. It's like, yeah, but it's not the same. They committed work.
Man, the politics of Yuji Naka are confusing to say.
I know, let me tell you, he's a real egg salad.
This guy, he's an enigma wrapped in a mystery.
Yuji Naka, when he hears there are unreleased Dragon's games function, yeah, he just activates like he's in upgrade.
Alright, thanks for the advice, Chat. God, I'm going the wrong direction, aren't I? It's like
do you reckon that he's like out of the since he got arrested for insider trading? Do you think that that is the end of his games?
I mean, it doesn't like destroy his game design credentials.
Well, kind of. Well, I mean, it kind of does if he wants to work at Square Enix again. It's like, well, we can't fucking trust him. Considering we took him to court for leaking secrets.
Yeah, but he can still make games.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing. But you know, unless he has like millions in the bag, where's he gonna get the funding from? Unless it's a big publisher on that.
And you could do a Kickstarter.
Yeah, but
Hi, I'm disgraced game designer Yuji Naka. You may know me for being horrible on Twitter and Ivy the Kiwi. I am looking for $50 million to make Balan Wonderworld 2.
At least start with a $5 million game and work your way back up.
Well, that was always the trick with Kickstarter, is that they massively undervalued them, and then would have to do multiple Kickstarters to then get the rest of the cash.
Yeah, or like
maybe
often
you
they
could
would
post on Wall Street Bets as soulless.
Ooh, there we go.
You can get a lot of cards.
And then he gets done for insider trading again.
Yeah. Usually,
please
stop signing on to Reddit from jail.
A lot of Kickstarters also were like, oh, this is just money to like court investors.
So are you saying he should go for like Indiegogo then?
Yeah.
Well, no, Suda was doing low-key projects, but those were still getting funded by Access Games, I think. I can't remember their name. It has a little star as their symbol, which isn't very helpful because a lot of game design companies have stars as their symbol. So.
Hi, Cola.
Hi, Cola.
We need you. Please help us.
Hey, why are you looking out the window, dumbass?
It's just space out there.
Yeah.
Man, I can't wait for us to crash into the earth. It's gonna be fucking lit.
I can't wait to bomb these bongos.
Yeah, what do you think I want?
You know, Amy, some people do fight over the most trivial things, but as far as this guy knows, the government did kind of shoot his best friend.
You know what's funny though is that like I can imagine just a character like Amy Rose did not exist in the 1950s when like Shadow was alive, so he is just kind of like, oh, this is genuinely new information. How like, oh yeah, you have genuinely changed my mind.
Oh yeah, yeah. Nah, I'm just being a pedant.
But you know, this is just reminding me of a Sonic X, where they, instead of giving Amy this scene, they give it to Chris Thorndike, and it's like, they have no impact. Because it's like, you gotta help Sonic!
Just making a case against humanity.
I feel like there's a baseline that you need to be at to be considered like a Super Sonic fan, and just knowing the name Chris Thorndike is there.
But I wouldn't consider Swede a super fan. I just consider him poisoned by being around. No, he's just been around Sonic fans, so he's just cursed with knowledge he shouldn't have.
I mean, you know,
I watched Sonic X when I was younger, and I played Sonic games. It's just, I'm not the mega
there you go.
fan.
You're a Sonic super fan in my eyes.
No.
You know the name Chris Thorndike.
I genuinely forget it until somebody mentions Chris Thorndike, and I'm like, and I was like,
so you have periods of being a Super Sonic fan until you lapse.
Yeah, and it's literally only when I'm around you and Swede. Much like Swede is always a Super Sonic fan.
It's like secondhand Sonic, secondhand.
Yeah, secondhand Super Sonic fan.
So yeah, this is where you get your big lore things. Look, you got the kind of Echidna Shrine and all that. Tight lore.
And this fucking wobbly vagina machine.
Yeah, I don't know when, you know, the Echidnas invented that.
I'm assuming Gerald Robotnik invented it, which is now why he's talking about doing the genocide in the kids game.
Hello, you!
Anyways, here's the Bio-Lizard.
Oh, the
Hello,
fucking,
you Bio-Lizard here.
Supporting me, the Bio-Lizard theme is so fucking good, yeah. Secondhand Supersonic is what Sonic did with that fake emerald.
Leave this one to me. Shadow, what are you doing?
I have to say that.
He says omnicide, not genocide, I say.
Step aside, son.
He's killing gods.
I'm gonna beat up my big brother. That's right. We're ready.
There is already like another supporting me, I think, from Generations 3DS. That game.
I will say I do like that the Bio-Lizard kind of looks like he's wearing you know what sports fans wear, where it's a hat which it has the two beers on the side.
Oh yeah. That's what
he kind of looks like he's wearing a beer hat.
He's just pissed.
Those tubes are just constantly feeding him Bud Light. Go! Go Ravens!
Wait, is that what we're surrounded by? That's not LCL, that's just Bud.
Yeah, yeah, there we go. You were turning on the Bud machine.
You know, something I just remembered, you know, the whole thing of people making like criticism for Sonic Adventures. Like, I'm remembering people constantly doing, how did Jero or Robotnik go from that to Shadow? It's like, you know, militarization.
Also, plus he was working with Black Doom, as we all know, who Shadow's dad.
And also, like, you know, it's just technology gets smaller the longer you go along. Like,
yeah, exactly.
You just make progressively smaller iPhones, progressively smaller Ultimate Life Forms.
What's funny with phones, though, is that those have actually got progressively bigger as time has gone on.
Yeah, there was. I think we've kind of exited the miniaturization phase a little bit.
People just
we kind of are. Like genuinely on our current technology, we're getting to the point where we literally cannot cram in more shit at a nanite level.
That's disappointing.
Oh yeah, no, there is no diminishing returns of processors and stuff.
Yeah, and like you know, yeah, we have Apple trying to do with that super thin iPad, which is like, it's kind of neat, but also why the fuck do I want that?
Yeah, I don't want a super thin iPad. I'm already scared.
Well, I mean, Apple's got a bigger problem of just they keep doing revisions of iPads, but it's much like an air fryer.
Oh, I didn't want to do that.
You buy an iPad once, and you don't need to buy a new one. Even old iPads are still pretty useful.
It's like what happens at a hula hoop. No one had to buy a second fucking hula hoop.
Is that what the Hudsucker proxy is about?
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I have a note on my desktop, which is because whenever I think of a film that I want to watch, I write it down, but I keep forgetting.
Oh fuck! I jumped before the cutscene began. Okay.
No.
You know, the game. Given that.
Yeah, the game got out.
Yeah.
I have Burn After Reading written on a notepad as a note, so I should rewatch this, but I haven't got around to it. I didn't like it when I was a kid.
I didn't enjoy Burn After Reading.
Yeah, neither did I, but I did see it when it came out, which I think I was like 14, and again, it was the Steve Martin thing of, well, I can recognize this as a smart comedy, but like, no one fell over and farted, so I don't think this is funny. There aren't two characters called Wiener and Boner, and so I can't recognize this as a comedy.
You don't count.
No. Yeah, it is funny. He has got ductlets. The Bio-Lizard. He's a bit like a platypus.
I like to think they were trying to make Shadow the first time, and then they finished the job, looked at what they'd done, like, oh nah, this is fun.
Oh no, it's kind of like you ask somebody to draw an animal without reference, and they said, "Can you make this look like a hedgehog?" Like they'd never seen a hedgehog before.
I'm sorry.
Oh, he's on 4 legs. He's kind of a spiky guy. Oh, I get it.
When we said we want him to be thorny, we didn't mean like pissed off. Just
no, we didn't want him to be like Chris Thorny Doug. Man, how did Sega get that past the censors? Having a little boy with a tune for lesbians in his name. Fucked up.
Yeah.
Servers are
crazy times in the mid-2000s. You could do whatever.
Yeah, I know. After 9/11, you could do anything you want.
one that unifies the
You can only get away with Chris Thorndike in a post 9/11
Stop
world.
the Chaos Emeralds.
I feel like this is the question that like Sonic fans have debated genuinely, but like, did 9/11 happen in the world of Sonic the Hedgehog?
Or did Gunn? I think Gunn knew about it, but they let it go ahead.
Oh, okay. So not only did a 9/11 event style happen, but the conspiracy theory that the government and the CIA were in on it was actually true.
It's fucking gone.
They're trying to actually arrest Sonic to get the Patriot as part of the Patriot Act.
Is that for chaos control?
We've stopped the Chaos Emeralds.
That is a really badly dubbed.
Actually, yeah, Madman Epic makes a point. I think that the end of Sonic Adventure is the Sonic Universe's 9/11. That's a point. A city is destroyed by a calamitous event.
Yeah.
Collision course.
Maybe like they were trying to do 9/11, but then chaos happened, and it's like, fuck of all days.
You know what's funny? The Watchmen TV show, which is like set kind of in modern day, but obviously in that universe. 9/11 doesn't happen, but obviously the events of Watchmen did happen. So they just kind of remixed all of the post 9/11 like New York advertisement stuff, but make it about the giant squids. It's quite good.
Hey,
There's
guys.
like they just like the end.
Question.
Yeah. Anyways, it's this.
Wait, if
This is what
Station's
they
buried
call it.
underground like the comic said, so if they do a Futurama and just build a new city over the old one.
New Station Square over old Station Square. Yeah, I was gonna say Archie lore seems like that's like that's like Bloodborne Madman's knowledge.
Oh yeah, no.
Not even the supersonic like that's a level of supersonic fan that you don't want to be at.
I would say not even I'm an Archie head.
Yeah.
So
I'm
wait,
not even a Sonic the comic head.
Yeah, why was the Final Hazard written as one word?
Because it's the Final Hazard.
Yeah, it's the Final Hazard.
You know, I gotta say though, this is a banger song and all for a really shit final boss.
Oh well, then none of the.
Hey,
none
sweetie,
of the
you
Super
saying that
Sonic
you
final
don't
bosses-
enjoy fighting guys who can't move and you just blow up their giant pustules? That's amazing.
He's just screaming in pain. This is really horrible for him.
Ow! I teleported wrong. I have a giant thing stuck up my ass.
No, I mean, the reason he's annoyed is because one of the pipes that's feeding him fresh air, like he's the whale, has been cut, so...
I'm really mad when I don't have enough air.
Yeah, I was gonna say, actually, it isn't a beer hat that he's wearing, it's a
Oh, no, thank you.
machine on his back.
Snake, you only have 4
His
minutes.
supply
to
of Bud
keep
has
this
been
box.
cut off.
Yeah, his supply of Budweiser has been cut. The fact that they keep changing between Sonic and Shadow's icons, like, whenever you change the character. I mean, I guess that's how they program the game.
I'm annoyed they aren't super.
Mmm. Well, they have like a gold, like a constantly animating gold sheen on them.
This is good. It's funny. You can fly past the Biolizard to swap character if you're running low on rings, but you can make that distance. It's kind of just gonna go for the meat point anyway.
I was gonna say this is like a Banjo-Kazooie boss fight, but then I remembered no, this is actually a Banjo-Kazooie mini game where you have to raise Mr. Bile to blow up as many.
I am fucking up. I'm fucking up here. No.
Oh, he's fucking up live on stream.
No.
Shadow,
Snake is never beating the fake Sonic fan allegations live on stream.
No, I did that on purpose to add some drama. I did. I was really fun.
like every time I see it, it's like when you listen to the Live and Learn, it's like, oh, it should be a banger boss fight. It's this.
It might be painful to him to have an entire station rammed up his ass, but it seems to be working out for his plans.
I guess that's the end. You did it.
I did it.
Oh, Shadow's going to heroically sacrifice himself, and we'll never see him ever again.
He's gone. He dies a
He's
hero.
gone forever.
Oh no, he's
good first message to Bobbington. Maybe he's into
Oh no, Shadow.
At least he gets to die happy if that's the case.
Is there an Urban Dictionary definition for having an entire station put up your butt?
You know what would be really
Like, is
funny?
there a one-word definition for that?
Imagine if instead of just stopping the station, just teleporting it back, they just teleported it into the other side of the Earth and it just flew off into space with everyone on it.
Oh no, I can't believe Shadow's fucking dead.
Yeah, Shadow fucking died. And we never even got to figure out who Maria was, whether she was a goodie or a baddie.
You know, I realized something as well when, like, I was going through cutscenes, but it is kind of fun how the game opens with Sonic, like, jumping out of a helicopter and falling to Earth, and ends with Shadow doing the... Well, not jumping out of a helicopter, but just fucking falling to Earth.
Inshallah, Sonic has saved us.
Inshallah, Sonic has saved us.
Oh, yes. Sup, bitches.
That's what those guys in the desert said.
Where is Shadow?
He
And plus, as
fucking
we know,
beat
Sonic
it.
Sonic is a good Muslim. Whenever it's Ramadan, he always goes fast.
Do you really
I got
think
this off the body.
that the professor created
Yeah,
him?
no, actually I stole it from you. You know what?
I forgot about the fact that
Those who live
there's such a
beyond
moment about Shadow, they just roll the fucking credits over it. This is like the biggest disgrace.
No, you know why
But they all
Sonic has
talk
that
about
snake?
how cool he was, and they're right. You know what? There is one line in this game I fucking hate. I hate Tails in this cutscene so much.
Oh, let's listen to that. Let's listen.
He's just talking about how, like, his granddad meant so much.
I know, Eggman. Your grandfather tried to commit homicide.
I don't know, but what I do know is we all did it together.
We all did it
He
together.
was just trying to have a touching moment about his granddad who was killed by the government. He's like, we all did. Eggman just gets.
Yeah, and Tails just fucking ended the conversation so we could move on and talk to someone else.
Eggman, Eggman, get your gun out. Fucking side of the head. He's right there.
Eggman's just like, I can't believe it. He wants to do. And Tails is just like, that's great. I'm glad to hear that.
No, like,
Go, Gil.
Eggman was
So
like,
just a gunshot rings out. Everyone turns around. Tails is just on the floor. He's like, he was not talking to me.
I mean, that makes sense why Dr. Eggman is dressed up like like he's going fox hunting.
True. But no, I find it funny that Eggman, I find it funny that Eggman specifically talks to Tails because he's probably like, oh, Tails is like, he's a scientific genius, he can understand me. And Tails like, we all did it together.
Future games would confirm Gerald was a good person, he just completely lost his mind. I mean, I don't know if that's much of a defense. Like, oh, he was a good guy until he became a bad guy.
He did also collaborate with aliens to save his, like, SIDS-riddled granddaughter.
Oh, that's his daughter with his granddaughter with AIDS. That's
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know why I said SIDS, like sudden infant death. NIDS. It's called NIDS in the fucking Sonic
it's not
games.
SIDS, it's
Yeah, she
NIDS.
didn't. She didn't have sudden infant death syndrome. He was trying to cure.
Yeah, she got sudden infant death syndrome at the age of 10. The doctors called it not very sudden infant death syndrome.
They called it massively delayed sudden infant death syndrome.
Very delayed infant death syndrome.
But no, you know something I thought about? You know why Sonic has Shadow's ring at the end there? Yeah? No, why do you think Shadow fell to Earth? Sonic just punched him.
Oh yeah, he took his limiter. He just...
Yeah, he just punched him. He's like, thanks, Shadow!
Oh, well, that ends well, I guess.
All's well that ends well. The city's been fucking destroyed.
Sorry, Shadow.
I reckon that Madman Epic mentioned apparently Crisis 3 ends with you falling from space and then landing on the island from Crisis 1.
That's good.
That's it, you know what, that's a circle. That's a story circle right there.
Like, are you traveling fast enough that you just evaporate the fucking island by crashing into it?
That'd be good.
I mean, Halo 3 opens with you falling to Earth.
Well, you don't fall to Earth, but you do... Well, actually, no, is it to Earth?
Yeah, it's to Earth, because you're in Africa during that, like, opening section and you're heading back out.
Yeah.
Black Doom and Shadow Hedgehog is voiced by Goku.
Wow.
Yeah, Sean Schemmel.
Oh yeah, he falls in East Africa. Damn. You're a bigger Halo head than me.
I remember when I first heard Live and Learn, and I didn't actually hear Live and Learn, I just heard Remember.
Anyways, happy 10th anniversary to Sonic the Hedgehog.
Happy 10th, and look forward to your 20th and your 30th. They're going to be banging.
Yeah.
No, look forward to the 15th. It's going to be great.
And this game really is a transport back in time to the year 2001, where
But for
Day
now,
brings a new adventure.
Rest
Rest
easy,
easy.
But for
heroes.
now,
Rest in peace, Shadow. Never to
go
return.
rest our heroes.
I'm saluting. I'm saluting right now.
yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Help! I'm stuck in the earth.
Snake is furiously
Beyond
screenshotting
good and
to get that
evil.
picture shadow.
Oh, what a good achievement name.
What was the achievement there?
Beyond good and evil.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, they might as well use that considering Ubisoft isn't.
Well, they weren't at the time either, because this game came out in 2001, so
How much Nietzsche did Shadow read?
not enough, apparently.
He would have survived
That's why
the
he's
fall
dead.
to Earth if he had a bit more in him.
Yeah, if he read a little bit more Nietzsche.
Man,
do
yeah,
you jump on?
well,
Do you want to jump on the parsec? We'll do a wee bit around.
yeah,
the
get me in the parsec, coach.
Then we'll we'll do it. I'm not going to end the stream after just 40 minutes. Let's do a wee bit of randomizer.
Random.
I haven't set up
Hey,
the Switch.
hey everybody, welcome to Club Random with Bill Mayer and YouTube's Snake.
Sorry, I'm messing around with stuff. Talk about low budget flights.
I'm out of here.
I'm out of here.
Okay, there we go. I'm just updating the title. Just updating the title. I've turned on the randomizer. I did change some settings in the random. Why am I saying this like you saw me playing the randomizer before?
I mean, I've seen you play the randomizer before.
Yeah, like a couple of years
What the
ago.
fuck
Which is
this
why I was
here?
playing the Chow music.
Yeah, there was actually a specific toggle to turn off all Chow music.
Well, I'm glad you didn't turn it
No,
off.
I didn't turn it on, but I have realised it goes to it a lot.
Yeah.
What's up?
Oh, that was the short track.
I'm just watching a lot of this in the hopes of sync.
I mean, the funniest one was still when, and I can't remember if M was on it, but just Swede losing his fucking mind when Tails pulled out a Chaos Emerald and it was the Gerald Robotnik, I'm going to cause mass genocide.
Yes, I was talking about that one to Snake earlier. It's so good.
Oh, that logo change is funny.
Warning.
Having to come back isn't my idea of a vacation.
Okay, yeah, we only just finished the game.
Oh, they update the text as well, that's funny.
Yeah.
Why would the Chaos Emeralds be here on the island? Are you
Wow, even
absolutely
Robotnik's
sure?
doing a pro Jared and calling out the plot holes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can't believe this.
Oh, imagine if Pro Jared had actually played the randomizer and just got the complete wrong idea.
No matter what you say, it sounds crazy.
Oh, he's screaming again, isn't he?
He's screaming.
Him again.
Wow, I'm good.
Save the story.
No, you're dark.
Please choose a file.
He's like, oh.
The dialogue timing is so
It
fast.
was a Chaos Emerald, wasn't it? But there's no way you could have activated the Chaos Control using an emerald that's...
Oh, it's actually much. Yeah, it's immediately much funnier when you're streaming.
Maybe I need to find a key or something to get in.
So for folks at home, you don't quite realize, but this is like Eddie Murphy's Raw for Snake and Swede.
I hate this.
They're going bananas.
Hey, I've watched Raw. This is better than Raw.
Oh, no, what is Tails gonna say? What is your first line? Wait. Oh.
Is it?
I mean, Snake, you say that, but have you seen the Raw randomizer?
That must be pretty good.
Oh my god, it's
Yeah, where it just randomizes different
Yeah, it
audio
just
clips
randomizes
from Raw.
everything. You can actually make it so it plays linearly. You can change a lot about this randomizer.
That's not very random if you can take randomness out. But,
Yeah, but you can, you can
I mean,
get randomness
I mean,
to
that's-
your taste.
I mean, that's me being a shitty pedant.
You can have pure random. Like, you can make it. One thing I did almost do. You can turn off Omochow lines, and you can lock lines to their characters, which I think would be funnier, but I left it pure random. Reading, you're a bit ahead in your lines
When
there.
that Batgirl was within my reach, when that shows up. Yeah.
The sunglasses will allow you to see things you couldn't before. It may even help locate the
Hey, you actually got one
Tails!
then.
Oh my god, Tails double cross Sonic!
You bastard.
What?
That's the appropriate reaction.
Be careful not to fall
And then he holds in the floor.
Exactly just what is it that you want, Dr. Eggman?
Where did you get all that power? Is this the power of the Chaos Emeralds? Shadow, are you okay?
Only 2 more. Remember to keep your character upright as possible to maintain speed and to avoid falling.
Oh, are there any other games with plot randomizers? There's 2 more in the room, and I've got 6 shots.
Eggman singing.
Eh? Amy's having trouble keeping up.
Only
So
2
many.
more. Such a good timing. Fuck.
Eh? This is oddly coherent compared to usual. That's what I'm impressed by.
Oops.
Well,
Shadow, switch places.
This is Scorpion Trip
Oh my god, Randomizer.
Oh, it gets really fucked up when everyone's talking at once.
oh no, the laser.
Oh god. Well, that was Hero Story. That was fun. Tails was really on a roll then. He just fucking knocked him. We're gonna. There we go. I do like the FMV sound kept playing, but the music. There we go. I've just turned the chat back on. Anyway, back on Earth.
Anyways, meanwhile on Earth.
Yeah.
Meanwhile on Planet of the Chaos.
Oh! Oh, yeah,
Oh,
I
your
turned on
mini
and
Metal Sonic, that's cool.
off. I'm a tiny Metal Sonic. A tiny one. I forgot I did that.
Pocket. Was pocket size part of the randomizer as well?
Character sizes.
Oh, that's good. So you can either be very small or very big.
Yeah. I hope not too
That's
big.
Maybe you just become big.
I was
Yeah,
gonna
that'd be
say, because your Metal Sonic and there's the characters from the multiplayer also in.
Yeah, and a few custom ones.
My
Pretty
destiny.
good. Is Peter Griffin in this?
Well, I've not seen Peter Griffin. I've seen. Maybe I shouldn't say in case he turns up.
Insights though, it's oh my god, the countdown is.
Oh yeah, isn't Mario 64 in this? Not as in Mario, but Mario 64.
Yeah, Mario 64 is in this.
Pretty cool.
Let me tell you about Eggman and Tails games.
Amy doesn't want to listen to your game.
This machine suspends time. Use the switch to stop time for a while.
He's just a little guy. You know what? Eggman should have made just a lot of little, Metal Sonics. Hundreds of them.
Oh my god, Tails is talking about taking over the world.
Oh, he's a turncoat. You can't trust him.
What are you babbling about? Call yourself a hunter attacking a lady? Shame on you!
Sonic, calm down, man. It's just Sonic
Oh,
Adventure 2. You too, Tails.
This is the Chow Garden.
I've got it on my... No, that's
Oh, this is a
that's
shower
not the Chow
garden.
Garden.
No, this is a shower garden.
Fuck. Fuck, it's a Chaos Emerald. Fuck.
Just...
Fuck.
Whoa!
Do you have any questions?
Yeah, what happened?
This emerald makes everyone around it swear like a sailor.
I thought Sonic just swore because you're like, fuck, a Chaos Emerald. Fuck. Just,
Fuck me, a Chaos Emerald.
fucking it.
The planet.
Oh no, Sonic Tails are gonna go going back in time to Cap Maria.
This is when they had one of their arguments about who had to go and get the key.
Sonic, you're out of rings. You will lose your super form.
Now what do we have left for Shadow to do?
Wait, Shadow can't have the flame bracelet. That's non-canon.
Yeah, hang on.
Get canon police in here.
Oh no, Tails don't Cap! Oh my god!
Wait, you're not Tails.
Tails actually went back in time to Cap Maria.
This is what people meant by cinematic game. Where's the gameplay?
They're nuts.
What the?
What the? Wait, I had a bracelet on me.
Stay away from the spinning drum, or you will be sucked.
Well, yeah, he got beaten up by Tails, so he's mad.
I'm mad now.
Press A button to swim up, and B button to swim down.
Now you know Eggman can't swim. Not that he needs to, he's just buoyant.
Meanwhile, in the space colony, which is then.
This is.
Wait, this is.
Oh hell yeah!
Oh my god.
Eggman got really mad and decided to slaughter a Chow.
On
This
top
is
of
this-
area.
Oh fuck!
This is a brand new option for Sonic.
Oh my god,
Somersault.
this is audio nonsense.
Now the military and police
Alright, he's
are
gonna get. Oh. This is just a slap fight now. Fuck you.
Fuck you,
You can
champ.
pick this up.
And there are his friends serenading him as he goes.
Yeah, they're singing the death man.
Tyler Colony arc.
And it's back to the arc again.
Wait, I guess this is outside it, yeah. I heard you've been swearing without me.
Well, if you gotta know, I caught a ride with Tails. Boy, am I glad to see you!
Not if I can help it.
Oh my god.
The Batgirl Rouge joined our forces and we came back to Prison Island.
Following the signal from the Master Emerald, I found myself deep inside this canyon. This place hasn't changed a bit.
It's still a long hallway.
God, that fucking running noise.
Yeah, that's what's good about the randomizer. You hear so many things.
Yeah, that's true. You hear things you usually don't.
This flying dog can't beat us. Those robots are a total pain in the...
What are you doing? Hurry and get back here right now before the island blows up with you.
Not enough free space to say. Sonic Team.
She swam. She just fucking swam it.
It's just gonna jump off the
Not
boat.
if I can help it.
Where's that damn Chow I blew up?
Well, he will set the timer on these.
Getting a lot of cutscenes.
Press A button at the right
What is this, a David Cage game?
Yeah,
Oh,
what are
bomb.
we playing here?
Well, this randomizer.
I don't think I didn't make it so they swear more often. We're just getting the best luck here. I think this is just what Shadow was leading up to. Or
It's
this was
back
leading
to
up
arc again.
40 seconds.
Untamed power of Chaos Emerald.
This is the untamed power of the Chaos Emerald.
Which is why they're playing the supersonic music. Or the invisibility music.
Yeah, because Eggman feels invincible right now. It's deft storytelling.
System alert. System alert. The intruder has breached the
Oh
system
no,
area.
watch out, Eggman.
Initiate debug program.
Oh no, debug program.
Warning, 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 warning! Crazy Gadget.
Anyways, meanwhile in Crazy Gadget.
Hey!
Yeah, he's back!
He's gonna take revenge. Oh god, he's big.
I was gonna say, not only is he back, the camera's right up his fucking back.
This is...
Ah! Oh cool, they cut that feature. So I've also randomized the enemies on each stage.
Oh good. Which is why there's evil Omnichow.
Yeah, I can't really explain that one. Oh.
No need to explain.
Okay.
Nice as well. Ah, the space station's full of ghosts.
It's a spooky space station. It's the ghost of all the people who were killed in the cover-up.
It's the haunted space station from Super Metroid. Where you fight Palpatine.
Yes, Eggman's Josh.
Ah! Yosh. That's programmed in.
Man, remember in Sonic Heroes where, I mean, they rebuild Gamma, but he's now Big Gamma and he's called Omega?
Yeah. They send him into space.
Yeah, and they send him to space again.
That's the plot hole that none of those Sonic Tubers talk about, that frankly I think has just gone undiscussed for too long.
What, Gamma dies in 1, but then comes back in Heroes, beats a different robot who's basically Gamma but buff.
I can live with it.
Which is weird, because he's a robot. How's that happen? Also, Heroes also pretends that it's like they're meeting Shadow for the first time again, which, hey, fine by me, I suppose.
He had amnesia, so, you know, it was only fair.
Yeah, they found a new bird to power him.
Come on!
That's how I feel about that, what the hell?
Oh, he's
They
cold
put
now.
Bean in him.
Yo!
Okay. We might have some problems. There we go. We were very much left alone by that ghost enemy.
And more important,
Yeah, he wasn't interested.
saw that Batgirl go inside with him as well.
God, it's every time we jump, it plays a voice line.
That's pretty good.
I think scientists were like firing each other through tubes. Get around the station.
Probably.
Omega has to live in the shadow of Gamma though. So I don't really think he feels the shadow. I think he's quite at peace with it.
So I was also gonna say, who under the age of 20 knows who Gamma is?
They're gonna learn.
How?
This one killed me yesterday, but I think... Fucking hell. Important Sonic lore. They'll come, like, you know, they'll start late and they'll come around and they'll go, this is the best story in Sonic. What? Oh, I went through a kill flame.
Yeah, you went through the death room. Yeah, I was gonna say Omega's only in Generations and Heroes, right? He might be in Forces? I don't know. I haven't played Forces.
He is in Forces in a few shots. Oh god. I mean,
Gamma's the only character
I don't know how big the
play.
kid readership of the comics are, but it must be in the comics.
I assume those are the only people who are buying them.
I mean, I'm gonna bet it's like a good mix of adults who are just old Sonic heads.
Oh, adult fans of Sonic.
Oh yeah, no. No, I think like... No wait, the Sonic comics aren't owned by Archie. The Sonic comics aren't by Archie anymore, so they're not in...
No, they're IDW now.
No, it's IDW.
Yeah, then they're not in convenience stores anymore, so actually, yeah, I think it's more adult fans buying them then.
That's unfortunate.
Oh, what's unfortunate about it?
It means that there's less, you know, kids
okay.
can't be exposed to Sonic the Hedgehog, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, they're more exposed to all the other things.
Well, I suppose, yeah, they got the Netflix cartoon in the film with Jim Carrey in it. And because Jim Carrey plays a villain, he goes, "I really love taking vaccines." And Sonic goes, "Man, it's crazy. How can you say that?"
I forgot he was anti-vax.
Yeah, famously said.
Maybe that's what that guy meant when he said, you know, I can't sanction your buffoonery.
He's anti-vax, and Mussolini's granddaughter famously told him to go fuck himself. So. Not about the anti-vax stuff, but...
See, the mask was actually an allegory for vaccinations.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Was that how he became the mask because he got vaccinated?
Yeah. Granted, I'm not really sure what the message we're meant to take away from that is, but...
I mean, I thought the message of the mask was he's a funny guy. Yeah, he's anti-mask. Yeah, that's why he kept trying to get rid of the mask and the mask.
Like, whenever someone posts online about dying, he just posts mask.
Yeah. Rather than posting the syringe emoji, he just posts a, he somehow has an emoji of the mask from the film The Mask.
Why are you being so cruel? I didn't do anything wrong.
Where's that damned Eggman?
Leave it to me. I'm the world's fastest hedgehog.
Oh god, we're about to do this section as fucking Gamma. This is gonna be... Has he stopped being big? Huh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I guess he shrank when he died.
That'd be funnier if every time you die, he progressively gets smaller.
Oh, that'd be good. Someone in a YouTube video pitched the idea of Gamma's SA1 story remade as a Metroid Prime style game, and I'll never not be able to think about that again. Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
I like Gamma's gameplay anyways, because it is just like kind of Panzer Dragoon for dummies, which I am, so...
I like his gameplay because, I don't know, it's just... I mean, it's just this but more fun, because it's way faster and breezier.
It's res for people who hate abstract graphics.
No way.
I can't believe this. I do like that his rail grinding is just that. Just his speedy form.
Level 1 security door breach. Emergency for...
Yeah, I mean, that's the things I like about Gamma's gameplay is, well, I mean, you don't get it here because it wasn't programmed into the game, but... in SA1, he's the only guy whose timer counts down rather than up, so that it's like time... I am.
Yeah. Go check this shit out, I'm fucking dying.
Yo, this is Gamma, and I'm dying in outer space!
I ain't gonna let it get to me, I'm just gonna creep.
Yeah.
If I can go the right way up again, maybe I could just fly to the end of this.
Oh, I'm surprised there isn't a model kit of Gamma. You'd think that's something someone would have made.
That seems like something that at least would have been at a con or something.
I feel like there's probably model kits for the hard-boiled heavies, despite the fact that they've only been in one game.
It's probably a fucking infinite plushie that someone could get.
Probably is. Infinite round for Prime Minister, you know? Meanwhile, Gamma is left on the fucking shelf. No toys for him.
I like to think maybe someone pitched toys for him and they were like, that's disrespectful to such an iconic character who had such a sad story.
Yeah, I was gonna say, they said, yeah, as he's the only guy who died, that would sully his memory.
That's why they brought Shadow back to make plushies of him. Like, wait.
Yeah.
If he's dead. Alright, let's...
God, imagine if like, Shadow the Hedgehog was your comfort character.
That was tough.
Shadow Hedgehog's your comfort.
No, I said imagine if Shadow the Hedgehog was your comfort character.
That is definitely someone's comfort character, like, I'm not gonna lie. But then it must be really hard to play SA2 for that person.
Have you seen the rug on Etsy? There's just a giant Sonic Adventure 2 battle disc. I haven't, but that's...
No. Oh wait, I have! Yeah, I have seen that! I would actually like that rug. That'd be funny.
Spoilers for Pikmin 4, but one of the oh shit, the iron's set to blow up. One of the treasures that you can get in that game is a giant wave race storm. Power up.
What's he saying? People have Shadow the Hedgehog as their comfort characters. Probably hate the idea of comfort characters. Well, we like to have.
Oh, you're Tiny Rouge.
They like to have trauma characters.
Fucking
trauma characters.
Fucking minuscule.
God, you're never leaving the
I didn't realize they could be this tiny.
That's good though.
There's...
The fact that she still moves like a normal character is quite funny.
Oh, you can only just... I wanted to see if I could zoom the camera in a bit, but that's probably...
In a fucking port of a Dreamcast game to the GameCube game? Well, I don't think so.
My optimism... Ooh, leaderboards. Wow, these actually
Woof.
work. Time. Wow, he's fast.
Damn. Man, I just love it when, like, you play, like, any game with a leaderboard on the PC and, like, all the top ranks are just fucking hacked. They're all, like, -1 or, like, 000. What? So great that this game has a leaderboard in it.
Yeah, you just played as you. That's fucking annoying.
Yeah, this song is pretty chill.
This is what Big is hearing in his head all the fucking time. It's just on a loop.
This is what they play in the hospital before they give you a cancer diagnosis.
Maybe if Walter White had that, things would have gone down a little different.
Yeah, you wouldn't have immediately gone to meth.
He would have just become a Sonic Adventure 2 speedrunner. He would have got his cancer treated off of bits.
Jesse, we have to run.
I like to imagine he would have still alienated Jesse just as much in this scenario.
I don't know why, but I'm just laughing about the idea of Walt getting so into Sonic speedrunning and then just Flynn going, I just wish you would die.
Well, Flynn massively prefers SA1 is the thing.
Oh, I see. Is
Big
that it?
divide.
Well, no, it's because Flynn used to write for IGN and famously wrote the line, if I don't hear Green Hill one more time, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. And it's like, that was the caliber of writing in the 2010s. So.
You gotta remember, Flynn at one point did say to his dad, why don't you just kill yourself?
Yeah, that's true.
He was on that wavelength.
He was an edgy teen. Did we want to believe that Flynn became a woke ally after his dad passed away? And by passed away, I mean he passed away from being shot.
I mean, you still pass away when you're shot.
Yeah, he passed away after getting shot by his fucking robot gun that he built to kill Nazis.
The thing about Flynn is, I think at the end of Breaking Bad, he can go either way, but there's an interview with his actor which I find really funny.
Oh, what he was like? Oh, I pitched the idea of what if I became the new Heisenberg, and no one entertained the idea.
It's like I liked it because it was like you never saw the end of the show. It's like, oh, I'd love to do a sequel series where like me and Hank are like trying to track down
that was
Heisenberg.
it, yeah.
Oh, okay, the randomized enemies might make this stage unwinnable.
I don't know, Ivan. I'm laughing. A friend of mine who used to like do weekly Breaking Bad with each other. His pitch for the final episode was literally just like they never found out, and then the last shot is just Flynn going, "Wait, my dad's a drug dealer," and it just cuts to black.
Like fucking Baby Blue just stops playing and then...
Yeah, no, it just cuts to Vince Gilligan and then plays that guitar tune that was over the credits.
Oh, sorry, Ketrov. This is not.
Oh, yeah, no, spoilers for Breaking Bad. Sorry, but yeah, that is.
This is not a safe zone, even though we keep telling Sweet.
This is not a safe, even though he keeps talking about comfort characters and how Snake said that Walter White was his comfort character.
This is not a Walter White fan safe space. You know, I'm kind of hoping that we're getting somewhere doing this.
I'm also enjoying Microscopic Rouge.
I kind of feel like I'm playing Mr. Mosquito.
I like the fact that we pitched all those ideas for Flynn, but then just Benito in the chat, he became an incel.
Was it because of Breaking Bad, or was he just doomed to that path? Like,
no, that was the thing. Yeah, like even though everything that happened to his dad or whatever, somehow Flynn still got like radicalized by the Gamergate movement.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine him surrounded by people who idolize Walter White? Those like actually he was
That'd be funny.
based.
He becomes one of the tokens on fucking the Steven Crowder show, so he's allowed to say the R word non-stop, and then goes, "Look, but we have Flynn on the team, so I'm allowed to say that."
Oh no!
That's a good touch, man. Oh. Gosh. I mean, it's funny because he looks less like Dr. Eggman and more like Sonic has swallowed him, and like a snake has the contours of Dr. Eggman.
Eggman finally fucking snapped and just, I'm Sonic.
Yeah, this is what happened after his defeat in SA2. Oh, fuck.
This is what happened just after, after Tails went, we all did it together.
Yeah, this is what radicalized him.
What do you mean, we?
Ah!
Yes.
I need to
Actually,
get out of
have you
here.
got the rebreather?
I wonder if Eggman has the rebreather, actually.
Or maybe he's not just coded in to drown.
I mean, yeah, now I kind of want to see him drown, but we should be
Actually,
long
yeah, I
dead.
guest canonically Dr. Eggman can't drown, so... That was established in,
Chris Fornbite said that, and...
Sonic, what have you done to me? Where am I, Sonic?
Sonic, get me out of this suit!
The cartoon! Didn't Chris Thornside teach Sonic how to swim, or did I imagine?
I don't know, I never... You know what, big surprising fact.
Whoa, Sonic, are you saying that you never watched Sonic X? Wow.
Well, I watched the first 26 episodes.
Oh, okay, well I guess that wasn't all of it, but...
Yeah. I think, from what I understand, I watched the worst of it then, because apparently it gets a little bit better, but I
Well,
don't
they
care.
start adapting the games at one point.
Yeah, they adapted SA 1 and 2.
But the first season's kind of its own thing, where they have an F1 squad that chase after some hedgehog.
And then it becomes Star Trek.
Oh yeah, at the very end.
Yeah.
Sonic becomes Captain Kirk,
and Tails get a plant girlfriend.
Wait, what?
They just start flying through space on a spaceship. Doing
Well, I
space-
mean, when I think of Sonic the Hedgehog, I think of him on a spaceship, so... Oh, we made him smaller!
Awesome.
You made it tiny!
A container on the ship.
Oh no.
By the way, how bad were the Knuckles stages when you were replaying? What literally terrifies me from replaying SA2. I mean, Snake and
they're
Safe
just
is
kind
sure,
of-
they weren't...
They're just kind of boring, really.
Yeah, they weren't a fun watch.
Yeah. They're just kind of...
Oh, Sonic,
I do like the fact that the gems just keep making you smaller and smaller.
Yeah, that's
though.
good.
That's very good.
This character size randomizer is a good addition.
Yeah, that's a good ad. That's a funny ad.
Sonic, I'm
I
invisible.
will say,
You cannot
playing
find me.
as Eggman, I actually think I've got a better time on this level, though. Which is fucked up. God, I don't even have a drop shadow. This is mad.
You now have access to the Dark God. Jesus Christ, this really
Wait a
is
minute,
just
is it up there?
This is auditorial vomit.
Honestly,
Yeah, no.
This reminds me, if you
Oh,
remember when we did that first session of Ex
Wait,
Commandolus
Scarecrow,
with Hamish, and he just spammed the sound boards.
I think I'm fucked. Can I whistle?
I think you're dead, but
No, you
I think this is canonically the end of SA2.
Aha! Yeah!
Where'd he go?
There were reports apparently the next Sonic X Shadow is going to have a Chow Garden again, so that's interesting.
What Generations has that?
Sonic X Shadow
Fire.
Gens is apparently going to be a
right,
return
cool.
of the Chow Garden.
With an eye.
Imagine though, but it's like because it's the Hedgehog engine, it's so limited, and so instead it's just a level where you kill Chow. And they're like, this is what you guys meant, right?
This is what you wanted. You know, you guys wanted the A life system, but we have brought you the end A life system.
we brought you the A death system.
Man, Tails is just singing. It doesn't matter what
He's chewing gum, sweet.
This is a death sentence for every human being.
I do love how Live and Learn kicked in.
And finally,
oh, Final Chase is Amy.
Amy.
Cool.
Huh.
Amy,
So-
you're backwards.
Damn, Amy, she was styling during the end.
Wow, she hit fucking Eggman came up and she just.
Amy will never be styling. And then I just spit material everywhere.
Oh yeah, I also randomized all the item pickups, so...
One way to find out.
So you're saying you don't want to kill yourself hearing this song?
No.
Oh, okay. There's an IGN review that...
No, they were saying about that about Green Hills though, not
No, they were saying about hearing City Escape again.
Oh. Why do I keep getting that? Why do I keep thinking it's Green Hill and not City?
Well, you know, City Escape is the Green Hill of Sonic Adventure 2.
It is the 3D Green Hill.
Even though there is a 3D Green Hill in this
No,
game.
all Sonic fans agree with me that the 3D equivalent of Green Hill is the city from City Escape, aka San Francisco.
I just have a harder time believing that all Sonic fans agree on any one thing.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that there's
Well,
debates over if Sonic
that's
is
not
good.
true. All Sonic fans agree that Mania is the best one. I've never seen anyone disagree at that point. They all love Mania. Folks, we all love Mania, don't we?
I thought it was just okay.
Remember when Trump had that rally and he said we love Sonic Mania, don't we? And everyone went fucking mental.
No, I think some people are sort of turned on Mania.
Oh, does Trump not like Mania anymore?
Oh, I don't fucking know about what Trump thinks.
Wait, what did you
realised that
say? I
Trump
wasn't
was
paying
such a
attention.
Sonic
Some people
thought
are turned.
leader.
I said that some people turned on Mania, I think.
Oh yeah, but that's because they're boring contrarians. You hear that, Snake?
I'm just thinking, man. I'm just thinking, man. I can't believe I'm more level-headed than James right now. I can't believe I'm gonna bring the Sonic fans together.
I'd say you what, you're bevel-headed. Say that.
Is that good?
I don't know, actually. It might be.
I probably have a bit beveled, but I don't know what that means. Is that like a contouring thing?
Guys, I gotta go to the doctors. I got beveled.
I'm being bedeviled right now.
I went to the pub the other day and a bloke shampooed my vertexes. I gotta go to the hospital.
Oh, I hate it when I go to the pub and I get polygonal.
I hate when I drink too much and my normals get flipped.
Now that is something that happens pretty regularly with drinking, though, to be fair.
What? That you drink so much that it flips your normals and you're no longer rendering.
I mean, that's my euphemism for getting drunk, is that my normals got flipped.
Yo, flip my normal. I go to the barbers and they say, "What will be?" And I just say, "Just flip my normal." Yeah. Well, Skis, I feel like you'd appreciate all of these 3D modeling jokes. Yeah, you go to the pub and say, "Yo, Curve,
James, there's a modeler who's fallen out of their chair right now.
Yeah, what? You know, like how you and Sweet have been like corpsing at this randomizer. Yeah, there's somebody who has like an art station account who's like I'm like Bernie Mac to him right now.
Finally, a bit for me.
Yeah.
Set me free.
Oh, I guess, yeah, Madman Epic, if you do 3D modeling as well, you'd appreciate that. Bring me to you.
Follow me. Oh yeah.
She's just living out. This is what she did before Heroes to get ready. She swore.
Stop swearing, Amy.
Someone's got this video as background noise or 3D modeling and you've got their attention.
Beware of Knuckles' special attack.
Set me free refers to the desire to die following listening to this song, as IGN points out. You know what though, and I don't know what it says about us as a society or as a gaming culture nowadays. I don't feel like I hear a lot of people complain about IGN scores anymore.
I think it's just...
It really only comes with certain games. I think everyone's just moved to complaining about when Kotaku says anything.
No, but even like I mean, Kotaku was kind of like 4 years ago as well. Like, I don't know.
I think maybe you've cleaned your Twitter a bit.
Yeah, no, I think it's also just, I think we're also just too old for that.
Well, I was gonna say, do you get a lot of Kotaku here on your timeline?
No, I don't. But it's one of those things where I kind of agree with you, but I know it has to still be happening because I still
because I was thinking of like how everyone's got onto the right wing grift train, and it's like journalists these days hate Stella Blade because she has big tits, and like all of the reviews for Stella Blade were like, it's fine.
I mean, yeah, it does count. I was about to say should outrage bait for clicks count, but yeah, I mean, it's part of the fucking argument, isn't it? Now they just scream woke, right?
This is funky music.
To be happy.
Good advice. Just leave me here, give them a chance to be happy.
People use the IGN graphic style all the time in their YouTube thumbnails, though. That is true. Granted, I don't know...
It could just be like an ingrained cliche at this point, because they're not reading IGN, they just know this will pull people in.
No, and I think it's still a thing of, like, I imagine probably back in the day, IGN probably held a bit more weight, because they were, like, the only gaming channel. Whereas, like... I mean, I think that IGN is still about, though. They must be doing something, right? Which I assume is buying a lot of other fucking journal houses.
Consolidation.
Sonic is really fucking up the guys in the helicopter.
I will say I haven't done any IGN style thumbnails, but there is a guy that I work for who literally just sends me Jack Frags' thumbnails and said, can you do this, please? It's like, I don't know, I don't want to get in trouble with Jack Frags.
Please take a look at your past results, Mr. President.
That's very uninspired.
Oh, I mean, Snake, if you want to talk about thumbnails and uninspired, I mean, I got a list as long as my arm.
I can imagine at this point.
Yeah.
Hey, just wait a minute.
Hey, wait a minute. I shouldn't have done this. This is a bad idea.
Oh, he just landed immediately in the shadow fight again.
He fell all day.
Can't be destroyed.
This flying dog can't be destroyed.
If I heard you never cease to surprise me, Hedgehog. I thought that capsule you were in exploded in space.
We're getting over that thing, right?
By the way, I'll be back in a sec.
Alright. You framed me, you bastard.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. I'm out of here.
It's designed to reverse the energy field inside the Chaos Emeralds and blow up.
No, Shadow.
Even a machine can't tell the difference.
Oh, good sync. Good sync.
Oh, man. What?
The cutscenes have been oddly coherent on this stream, which I'm appreciating.
What?
Oh, it's a shame that I know I've left the chat overlay on, so they're all unusable.
I guess I'll just have to take a light
Oh my. Meanwhile, on the arc.
Oh god, I've seen this.
Meanwhile, at the lava pool.
At this point.
Ow! This is the power-up item for the homing missile.
So much swearing.
I'm sorry if I hurt you.
Yeah, that's Knuckles' line.
Look at you, throwing a tantrum like a little kid. Go to the hero garden from here.
Oh, this is like a Freaky Friday body swap.
It is. Yeah. No, the hero garden isn't down there. That's hell.
I could say the same thing about you.
Doesn't matter.
Didn't
to
You
it
now
once
have
I get
access to the Dark Garden. Use the lobby to get there.
Yeah, that didn't do anything, Rouge.
The password is Maria. Marina, I've heard that name somewhere before.
Just keep swearing.
Well,
Since we've stopped the chaos.
So what do we think they're going to announce at the Nintendo Direct tomorrow then?
Oh, the Nintendo game.
They're gonna announce that Silk Song has been cancelled. Just
They're gonna
put everyone out of their.
Stepped in and did it.
Just
They're
put
not
everyone out of their
announcing-
misery.
They're not announcing
Have a good one.
Metroid 4.
I think that they're gonna announce Advance Wars 5.
Oh my god, Chariot, hello!
Hello.
You heard me say, I said Nintendo Direct and you appeared like a genie out of the
I
lamp.
want a new
You know, I was
Mario
like, man,
3D
man, I
platformer.
have to discuss Nintendo, my favorite company.
Your absolute favorite
All time.
publisher and developer.
Silk Song
I
is
mean,
being
they
retouched.
did develop and they published
true, they
the
did make
greatest
it-
strategy game of all
They didn't
time.
publish
Eggman.
was. Oh, you're
Eggman, no, you can't do it. It's a Sonic stage.
I've located the two
Yes,
hedgehogs.
I am
They're in
Sonic.
the lower quadrant.
What do you mean this is
Yo.
Sonic?
Oh, good point.
And is accelerating.
Sorry, mate. It's like, just thought it was off for a moment.
Well,
Look at him fucking. So
Look at him
Eggman,
go.
while like Sonic and Co are having like an adventure, Eggman has broken down.
Silk Song's being repurposed into a hero shooter is what I hear.
They've knitted it into a very nice sweater. But you can't use it for songs
You know,
anymore.
Eggman is doing this pretty well.
He's fucking smashing this.
Yeah, Eggman's fucking, you suffer along.
I'm better, Sonic.
Sonic. Well, we all saw in the 2D games, he has fucking legs. He can go.
Charging the Eclipse.
I'm trying to think, what Sonic games have you played on stream? Because you've done Randomizer twice, you've done SA2, you've done SA1,
Done
you did
Shadow.
Omen.
Did
Yeah, and you've
Omen.
done Shadow.
We haven't done Heroes.
Yeah, I mean, Heroes, obviously, we did it for your vid, but we didn't stream it.
I might actually need us to
never done
replay a bit.
06,
I might actually
have
need
we?
us to replay a bit of it for a refresher, but I think I can.
Oh,
go off
boy.
the- I think I can go off the memories. I think I'll be alright.
Nah, we could
Did
do
you stream 06, or did I imagine?
No, I've never streamed 06.
Okay.
I've actually not got a means to play like regular 06 at this point, unless I got.
I was gonna say, because you were looking at getting into Xenia for Perfect Dark Zero.
Yeah, and
So I
apparently
don't
there's
know,
an
but then
update.
you didn't need to because you have an Xbox One, which means that you can actually play Sonic 06 with a more stable frame rate.
Oh, there
Oh
we go.
boy.
I think it's backwards compat, yeah.
Does 06 like emulate well?
I believe so. Oh, you know what? I'm thinking of Unleashed, actually. You can play that game in 60 FPS on the Xbox One.
Oh, also I just
wait,
pulled
wait,
up
Madman's
Dream.
saying
What
no,
monstrosity
06 is
are you
not back
playing?
compat.
Oh, yeah, no, sorry, I'm thinking of Sonic Unleashed.
Yeah, you know, it wouldn't surprise me considering Sega was pulling that game off the shelves. They did not bother to make that back compat once the time came.
They were smashing copies of that with hammers, were they?
Yeah. Like that guy who was like gonna destroy every copy of Shaq Fu. Sega fucking put hits out on Sonic 06 copies.
Or like, because I was re-listening to Bullet Time earlier, but I was saying about, how they made, like, Silicon Knights, all of their games that they built on the Unreal Engine, they had to, like, destroy them because they were paying their license fees.
Hey guys, long time no see.
Oh wow.
So X-Men Legend, X-Men Destiny, and 2 Human, like, you have to destroy that with a hammer, otherwise Epic can take you to prison.
So
cool.
doing a Let's Play of it would be a legal risk at this point.
Oh, the X-Men Destiny, yeah.
What about 2 Humans?
Never cease to surprise me.
Enemies to do. I've got a great idea.
I mean, if you could play 2 Human for more than 5 minutes, I would be impressed.
I have a
Not
friend
because of
who's like-
you, I just mean if anyone can play 2 Human for more than 5
Eggman's
minutes.
swearing he can't get up.
I'm gonna track down a copy of 2 Human when we're all going down. Also, I think I'm fucked.
I have a copy
I
of
think
2
he might have
Human.
had to jump off while
Yes,
the
yeah, he
platform
doesn't have
was
the jump
descending.
Hey, Snake, should I take it with me?
What are you talking
No,
about? That emerald's
nah, don't.
Sonic 06 is $5 on the 360 marketplace at full price. That's funny.
Oh yeah, I need to buy shit from marketplace before it goes away.
I don't know why, but there is something funny. It's just like, again, I guess talking about Sonic fans, and I don't want to be like, you know, oh, everyone's like this, but like, you know how obviously nowadays people are like, oh no, 06 were good. People don't know what you're talking about. But Sega themselves just being like, no, 06 fucking sucks. We fucked up.
It'd be really funny. Imagine if like there was some executive screaming as they put an 06 level into Generations, like no.
I mean, there isn't a ton of. There's only Fire City, isn't there? From 06?
I mean, there's really only one level of each of them, but they.
I mean, I guess that's true.
They still gave it its dues.
They had to hand it to him, unlike ISIL.
You know what? This level was Fire City.
But no, I do just kind of like, it's like the opposite of that, like the author is still very much alive and being like, what the fuck are you guys talking about? It's like if I ever met anyone from Rare and I was like, oh, Nuts and Bolts is my favorite game, and they're all just like, why?
You're a fucking moron, mate.
What's fucking wrong with you?
But are you an American and just love cars?
That's true, yeah. Yeah, I go to a British game developer and say it's because I'm an American, and they're like, you don't sound it. Well, I guess you do sometimes.
It would be funny, like the guy who designed Pyramid Head now fucking regrets doing that. So can you imagine telling him with no knowledge of like how annoying people are online about it, oh man, I love Pyramid Head, and he's just like, shh, fuck off.
Is it just one of those things that he regretted designing him because of like how oversaturated like Pyramid Head is?
I think how much it got misused and done with after that, and annoying fans.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's the mascot of the series now.
Big!
It's big!
I'm fucking had enough! Why isn't the icon big though?
Good question. Wow, he's fucking tearing this stage up though.
Enough is enough, Eggman.
Nothing will get between him and Froggy.
Not anymore now that he has this gun.
I found
this he has the wrong trousers.
Eggman got out of the wrong trousers for 5 minutes and Big just fucking took them.
I was talking to my libertarian friends, and they told me about how useful guns could be.
You know,
I'll never lose Froggy again.
Who's been on his best behavior? He hasn't mentioned any libertarian stuff this entire stream.
Oh wow.
I mean,
yeah, I'm trying to remember what bits we had.
Not a lot. Libertarian Superman,
I mean,
Sonic, he goons in hotel rooms.
No, that's Eggman.
No, that's from the last stream. I was saying like today's stream. I mean, granted, we've only been on for like 2 hours.
I mean, we don't have to do bits. The game is doing bits for us.
Yeah, true.
No, I think that's it. Yeah.
Everyone, I mean, the only bit, and it's the game doing it, is everyone is fucking swearing non-stop.
Yeah, I was gonna say, was Libertarian Superman a bit from yesterday? I can't remember.
Well, it got re-litigated yesterday. There was discussions on whether Eggman was Randian, whereas I think he's just Randy.
I mean, no, I think he's...
I think, yeah, it's because he always says, do I make you Randy, baby? Do I make you horny?
And then, you know, oh my god, he's tiny! I didn't even realize.
I'm no longer big.
You thought he was far away, but he wasn't.
Big, small, far away.
Very small, far away.
Okay. Fuck.
Man, it's a shame that's not funny anymore, though, because of Grail in him. I can't laugh at any of Black Bugs anymore.
He was only involved in the first season, he left after that.
I mean, yeah, so I did.
Yeah. And I hate to say it, the first season's the funniest one.
That is a shame to hear.
The fucked up thing is, and I don't know how much of it is Graham Linehan's thing, but once Dylan Moran takes over, there's a sort of structuring to the gags and the payoffs which leaves, with Dylan Moran is a lot more
but that seems like, that's more like Dylan Moran's thing, whereas like Linehan was kind of more of like, absurdist, I guess, is kind of the
No, it's
like,
the opposite.
he was...
No, James, you're misunderstanding. It's the opposite. The first season
I
had
see,
much
right.
better structuring to the jokes, and like there was still absurdism, but it was rooted in setups and payoffs. Whereas after that, seasons 2 and 3 just become a lot more like openly like weird and farcical. And I think it's less like there's still a lot of funny gags, but it's like not each episode isn't like this great building to payoffs.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's
Because I was gonna say, because Arthur Matthews went on to do Toast of London, and that's like, I mean, that's kind of absurd, but not. I mean, that is one of like 15 British comedy shows which got its entire juice out. So, damn, Matt Berry's got a funny voice, hasn't he?
You know, libertarian Superman doesn't work with him. Neither does libertarianism to begin with. So.
Well, I mean, libertarian Superman is just the Zack Snyder one, right? Where the end of Man of Steel after the day is saved is he pulls a satellite out of the sky and says, "I don't want you spying on me." It's like, cool, thanks, Superman.
He's like the ultimate great man for the great man theory.
Wait, he's literally the greatest man possible.
He's the Superman.
Oh yeah, we were talking about Ayn Rand.
Yeah, no, because Eggman is Randian. He's the
Oh yeah, you keep saying he's the Randian ideal, and then whenever I say, what does that mean, you go, you know.
He's a
Yeah, and then he's a self-made man, and it's like, well, you have to do a bit more than that to...
He wants to rule the world.
I mean, like, if he was truly, like, the Randian ideal, like... There's the chapter in Atlas Shrugged where, like, the main capitalist character gives a speech that's, like, 40 pages long.
Yeah, John Gall.
Yeah, and he's just like, I'm just gonna explain my entire ideology on national television. And that's just like...
I mean, to be fair, like, in the original draft of this game, the scene where Eggman tells the world you've got 24 hours was actually 2 hours long. But they cut it down to a much more manageable 2 minutes.
And to show you how serious I am, you actually only have 22 hours.
Alright, sit down. This is going to take a while.
Wow.
I hope you don't mind.
I am down in 1958.
With my grandfather.
My name is John Parker Hammond.
John Parker. Oh yeah, I was re-listening to that the other day as well. And just laughing about the fact that I went, oh, you know, when you think about it, it's a lot like Ozymandias, and you're just going, oh, the Easter egg in this game is he reads Ozymandias, and I was like, oh.
I was so pleased that you brought that up, because, like, I'd just come across that and I was like, ah, perfect. I did, when I joked, though, you know, more games should have an Easter egg where if you do something, they'll just come out and spell out the themes of the game to you.
Yeah, no, if you do some, like, bunny hopping and clipping, it just explains the themes to you. They should have
more
that
games
in
could
Celeste,
actually
like...
do with that at this point, to be honest.
Yeah, like, if you sped run Celeste and you didn't get any of the story points, there's just, like, they just give you a text file that just gives you, like, the Cliff Notes version of Celeste.
Ooh.
In case there's any misunderstandings, here's what we were trying to say. And then I'd complain about that as well, because it's like, damn, we can't interpret shit. I will never be
You just open the text file and just in capital letters is written, it's about gender dysphoria, and you're like, ah, I get it.
Yo, maybe like the, like, new Davey Reedon game is gonna have that, you know, so that way they don't end up in another situation where everyone's like, is Coda real? Yeah. Please. You have to tell us.
I'm hoping then, Chariot, I'm hoping that text file is full of lies. I'm hoping that text file is actually the opposite now.
I will say, even though I don't think the Stanley Parable is the funniest thing, I am kind of interested in that new David Reedon game because it does look like Twee running a well, it looks like Potionomics, but like an evil version of it, and it's like, okay, where's this going?
Yeah, I will say that is the first David Reedon game that I'm kind of interested because I find it, I just find it absolute wank.
Well, you don't particularly like comedy games, quote.
No, it's funny because I love comedies, but there are very few comedy games that I actually like. I don't find them.
No, I think it's similar to me. Like I like ragdoll physicsy stuff, like visual stuff in games. I always think is funny, but like comedy writing, I'm not like, because I don't even particularly like the Monkey Islands or whatever.
I wonder if there is a thing with... God, people fucking gave Joseph Anderson shit, and I was like... But when he said horror games don't scare him and then tried to outline his reasoning, he got a lot of shit for it.
I mean, in fairness, but his outlining of reasoning was just like, I'm a big boy, look,
Oh, okay, never mind.
I've watched these films, I'm a tough guy.
I've watched a few videos on Beginner's Guide, and I don't mind Beginner's Guide. I've got no beef with that. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my god, no, Cream!
Oh, is he really tiny?
He's really small.
I know,
and
I was tiny you and giant...
I can't... Oh, never mind. His hitbox is still big. What the fuck is going on? Oh my god, are his bullets tiny?
Select the scene.
Yeah, he's got tiny bullets.
He's been programmed to swear. Cream woke up and showed his war.
Cream woke up and chose big.
He's
Oh,
bigger
cool,
than
you got
big.
3 emblems for that.
Nice.
Oh, Cream
and now we must kill Cream. Oh, M. This is revenge.
Oh.
But which was the cannon fight? Oh my god. Oh my god.
This is a rematch. Updated database.
Ah.
There is funny though about like the Beginner's Guide being allegorical, but then just people being like, actually, was Coda original?
I like that you're going faster than your bullets.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're going faster than your bullets, and so they're not hitting.
The moment that Cream stops though, she's fucked. So
This is the jacket versus biker from Hotline Miami, it is.
Please stop running.
Can you do a short shot?
The moral is less is that trans women can double jump and systems can triple jump. Oh, there you go.
Can you try to outrun her? Can you?
No, this is my max speed. No, I'm just gonna stand still.
I did a Google search of is the Beginner's Guide real, and the first post is a Reddit thread on the Beginner's Guide. Coda is apparently real. Listen to the first 5 minutes of this podcast where they talk about an interview with Davey Reedon and him confirming that Coda exists.
Get fucked, Cream.
So
I guess Coda is real, and we should cancel Davey Reedon for Oh, I love Sonic.
The colony was shut down 50 years ago. The only thing left are the guard robots. Thank you for holding me, but you were kind of rough.
Oh, this is post-coitus, huh?
Hey!
Actually, DC Comics confirmed that no one in the Sonic universe does coitus.
Oh, that's
a good timing.
They confirmed the game out and said, no one here has ever fucked.
It's up to
Oh,
me to find the power supply, and Eggman's tapping into the energy of the Chaos Emeralds to power that weapon.
Jesus, stop talking over each other.
Calm down.
But it's important to remember this.
also very odd watching these cutscenes like 5 seconds behind.
Oh, do you want to join on the parsec?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I'd clicked a few times, but
oh, sorry.
I assumed you were busy platforming.
It would have been a better time.
There we go.
That was all too easy.
Oh, that one actually matched up.
Yeah.
That prototype has become one with the space colony and is heading it on a collision course with Earth.
No,
The research
Eggman's just gonna crash into her. Fuck.
Oh no! What did you do?
Then stop. Use the switch to reverse the force of gravity.
Oh, we don't even have to do commentary. We just laugh at the game.
We all did it together!
We robbed that bank.
Stopping time might stop the
Oh, this cutscene's a
There's
nightmare
just
for
not enough
laughing.
memory to save your game.
Dedicated to all of those who lived down.
What kind of lady
It's
goes
music,
around
though.
stealing gems anyway?
This is why you had to die, Maria.
Yeah, maybe this is like what Sonic or Shadow sees as he dies. Like, this is just the fugue state of his dying brain.
This is what Gerald did to his memories.
The fire somersault. Use it to break steel containers. The weak point is the head. Find a way to the top.
Shadow's weak point is his head.
Temporarily, I can't.
Alright, now time for 50 minutes of cutscenes.
Yeah, now back to the Ark.
The Chow Key is in this container. If you keep it, you can go to the Chow Garden.
Yeah, so the story of this is Eggman has gone insane, and everyone else wants to get into the Chow Garden, I think.
Eggman's gone off the deep end, he's dressed up as Sonic and he's just fucking running around everywhere. Meanwhile, everyone else is just ripping. That was good, see?
Knuckles the Echidna. But you can
I think Knuckles punched her.
And apparently Rouge and Knuckles have swapped bodies.
It's too easily distractible.
Please wait.
For my next voice line.
Don't leave without me. I want to help Sonic too.
Which is why they're playing the Run Fast music.
Busting out of jail was no problem. And I found Shadow too.
Yeah, there he is.
There he is.
Eggman calling in.
That's what I say whenever I join the VC.
That's what I say when I'm taking his shit.
The light dash is a very useful action. It allows you to quickly move.
I will grant you one wish.
To defeat the bomb robots, try locking onto the bombs and robots.
Get a load of this. Oh no.
It's like with the like a little hedgehog guy that was frozen in the 50s to pretend he was a genie now.
Oh, meanwhile in Afterlife.
But we got the Knuckles music.
God, we got.
Wait a minute.
She's the one from fucking.
Yeah, she's dressed up like Sonic Chronicles. Get Ken Penders on the phone now.
Oh no, no. He would
He's gonna get this mod taken offline.
Yeah, he would see this and actually sue Sega.
He's suing Snake.
Huh?
He's suing Snake, not Sega. That's what I did. For playing as Tikal in Sonic Adventure 2, a character he created.
Oh god. Sorry, one sec. My tinnitus has just flared. Lovely.
This audio noise has
cool,
made it flare.
You ever get that thing where
hey,
it's
there's
well,
another
wasn't really
Sonic
my tonight, but you ever
hieroglyphic.
get when there's just a massive ringing in your ears out of nowhere? Yeah, I just had that.
Good thing though that the Emerald's power does allow me to breathe.
Does it allow me to feel?
Oh, got to.
Breathe and feel. You know what? Fitting music. We had an oddly sensitive.
Oh yeah, that's true. You're fighting a ghost, and you got the ghost rap.
Well, I like these fish. Is that a fish?
I like how like they colored in that Sonic hieroglyphic, but for the one in the other level they didn't.
Oh yeah, they didn't.
Do you think as well, Sonic must not be particularly self-involved because he never acknowledges his own hieroglyphics.
I mean, in fairness, though, there's a bunch of Eggman statues around, so I'm willing to believe that this is a fake pyramid constructed by Dr. Eggman.
Fair point.
I mean, yeah, he has gone off the deep end and he's like Sonic. He thinks he's Sonic.
Oh, true.
Man, this game has such great world building. You ask these questions and Think about it for 2 seconds.
You get answers, I guess.
There's an answer.
That's good world building.
Yeah. It's good world building that Eggman just fucked with his pyramid or built it whole cloth.
Yeah, I think it's like Resident Evil where, you know, they built a mansion inside the lab. He built a pyramid to hide his rocket ship.
Can you imagine if
yeah,
you were,
because
like,
you're not allowed to like do architectural digs in a
like somebody
like
told him
heritage
that
site.
the pyramids of Giza were like protected monuments. He was like, that gives me an idea.
Yeah, it's like, yes, the government can't investigate me now.
Yeah.
This
There's a bunch of guys just like, why is there a fourth pyramid? Don't worry about it.
I kind of hope one day
No, they
we
say,
get, like, a whole
no, they
bunch
say
of...
why is there a fourth pyramid, and he mishears them and then tries to correct them, being like, oh, actually, pyramids can have square bases. It's like, that's not what I asked.
I hope one day to get a bunch of blokes together, just like in Manchester or somewhere, and just build like another pyramid. Like,
Why not in London, nearby?
Not too bad.
It would be easy to coordinate. Why Manchester?
You know, I was telling a joke. You didn't have. You could have let me get to the end there.
Well, you did get to the end, and the joke was I want a bunch of blokes to build a pyramid.
No, and then call it the Great Pyramid of Giza's.
Fair enough.
Anyways,
Ghost is dead. Ghost is dead.
There we go.
Ghost is dead.
The other day, I saw a guy with a tattoo that said, "On the 6th day, God created Manchester."
I saw that image the other day. It's on the mind.
Like doing final stage?
Oh, I guess this is the end of the randomizer.
I don't really know when it ends. I think at some point it just decides to end.
I'm gonna say, you're not really supersonic because you're not losing rings.
That's the point.
He's a faker.
I'm not really supersonic as well because this is really scary. I don't feel very super. Oh my god.
Hey, it's Big the Cat.
Help me! I'm stuck in here!
Get me off this crazy thing.
The government tried to take my money.
They took my trousers!
Sonic, stop
The
rubbing your
government
face.
took my trousers, Sonic.
The government said he was an endangered species, and they tried to take him away from
endangered species. Oh, cool! Chaos is here.
Fuck you, monkey.
Oh, and he has Knuckles' moveset, thus confirming that Chaos is related to the echidnas.
So, in the multiplayer, he is, like a hunter type, so you can play as in there.
Right.
I think, yeah, he's got some bonuses, but his attacks suck. Like, his swings are like a million fucking years.
Oh, yeah, that startup. Woof.
I mean, in fairness, he is made out of liquid. Oh yeah, that was all the jokes from yesterday, was that we were doing, or was that from today where we were, no, it was from yesterday where we were doing all the Metal Gear.
Yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I can probably just fly across this room.
Snake, have you finished Frontiers yet? Asks Ketra.
No, I'm not. I really should actually sit down and play that at some point, like probably all the way through.
You know who did beat Frontiers? This boy here. I thought it was okay.
Oh, you're more of a hardcore Sonic fan than Snake.
That's incorrect because I don't know who Chris Thorntype is.
I'm glad that's the level now.
Yeah, that is the level. Yeah, here's the thing. Playing Sonic games doesn't make you a real Sonic fan. You have to be into all of the minutiae of the franchise.
You have to be thinking about them incessantly, even if it's not to your benefit.
Exactly. Like, I bet, like, Swede, what's the name of the cop character from the Sonic films?
I mean, technically, Sonic has played a cop.
Waku Patrol.
I mean, Sonic is literally friends with a cop in the Sonic films.
Is his name John or Dave?
You know what the fucked up thing is? I can't remember.
Damn. Are you telling me that that famous Hollywood actor John Marston didn't leave an indelible part of your memory from the Sonic film?
Honestly, I just know him as the guy who keeps being in movies where he plays against a CG animal. Oh, how the?
Oh, well, because he did that twice, as in Sonic the Hedgehog and Hop.
Yes.
This is gonna be rough. Look, some actors you can be typecast with just 2 roles. It can happen.
I mean, in fairness, to me, he's always going to be Cyclops from the X-Men films. So.
At least he's not Zac Efron, not Zac Efron, he's Zach Levi, who's been typecast as the guy.
Oh yeah, being typecast as a child in a man's body, which is very weird.
Yeah, no, that's
especially when you find out that he's like best friends with the CEO of the Daily Wire.
How am I meant to do this? Because I'm not even able to interact with this fucker.
Oh, his name is Tom Wachowski. There we go. Yeah, I remember the cop's name was Tom, but I couldn't remember anything else. And Sonic calls him Donut Lord. Don't you have to go to the top of those pillars to
yeah,
switch?
But, never mind.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I can't interact with these.
This is a good
They
try.
said they've made all the stages beatable as anyone, so...
In the central control room.
Oh, this is gonna be... Ooh, this is gonna be rough.
I mean, when they say beatable, do they mean beatable by normal people or beatable by people who speedrun Sonic Adventure?
Guess we're gonna find out.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna find out. Yeah, that's true. Frontiers has a great finale, and then it inexplicably keeps going. That is right. Also, the DLC's really bad for us.
I am actually kind of curious to... I want to play DLC because I want to see that tower. I do actually... I should just sit down and fucking put the time in.
And then you can make a video about Frontiers.
I think I've got to get through like all the other games first.
I mean, you went to Forces before you played Generations, or...
Well, yeah, but I wasn't doing this series project thing at the time.
No, I know, but...
Leave this one to me.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Chow is so cute.
They are so cute.
It's not fair, Eggman.
Not fair, Eggman. Alright.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think stream's starting to die for folks, or at least it is on my end. Yeah.
Stream's starting to die.
Yeah.
A little bit for me.
Yeah, same here.
Should we tap out? We're doing 2 hours and I'm not sure about tech issues.
Yeah.
We'll just finish this stage. I don't know why it's dying. Maybe my internet.
I think it seems to fix itself now.
Oh.
No.
Nope. Something or other. Oh.
Oh, it's big.
Hello, big.
So big.
So big. Okay, that didn't achieve nothing. Oh god, I am gonna have to do this without a rebreather now. Oh fuck.
Oh yeah. Get the footage.
I've got
Turn the recorder back on.
Oh, I'm recording still, but it's gonna have Twitch replay. I'll just live with that. Who gives a fuck? Okay. And I've got to do it with a character who I can't fucking see.
When I played this game when I was 9 and the Twitch chat was in the corner, I found it very hard to.
I found it nigh impossible to concentrate.
I know. I think we seem to be back. I think you had a slight internet hiccup, but we're back on.
We're live, folks.
We're back.
Wait, but the lasers are still there. Oh, is that the way I'm meant to go? God, I only beat this stage a minute ago and I'm lost. Wait, okay. Do this again. Oh yeah, gotta go up there and... no, please.
Here's the thing about quality assurance is that like QA testers are very good at finding stuff that developers won't. But
yeah.
You have such a thing as a known shippable, where it's like, no, we can still put the game out and we can announce it. And for some reason, Sonic seems fucking developers are just kind of like, you'll have like tech where like tails is clipping into the ground and they're like, that's fine. No one's ever gonna see that. And it's like, I literally did it by pressing A, and it's like, yeah, but not everyone's gonna press A.
Also, the game is starting to just violently hitch every few seconds.
Yeah, it's starting to rip itself apart.
Yeah. So I don't even think I don't think I'm fast enough. Oh, but...
Hi, I'm Omo-chan.
Oh yeah, okay.
I'm Omo-chan.
He's Omo-chan.
I mean, you do say how polished Shadow Generations looks. It's not in anybody's hands yet. I think
they can pick the footage people see. Bear that in mind.
And a lot of that stuff did look pre-rendered, so you know that game could be as broken as you know.
You could be on
after an omelet.
Cyberpunk. You never know until you... Oh god.
Well, I guess Cyberpunk does in Shadow Generations gets a nomination for best ongoing game somehow.
Another Big there. He's in multiple places at once at this point. Oh.
Big is back.
In Pod 4. Oh.
Yeah, Frontiers does look very like UE4. I made a forest demo and put Sonic in it, but
yeah, it's like the Sega hired this man game.
Yeah, I mean, Ketchup. Frontiers was so shat on from that early initial IGN thing that I had like written a video about about Sonic the Hedgehog stuff that's just sat in the camp for 10 years and kept changing shape as I kept playing more Sonic games. Yeah, that initial Frontiers teaser was not great.
I made the same mistake again.
No, you did.
And I'm big now.
I'm big now.
I've been rewarded.
Big the Chow.
Big the Chow.
Oh fuck, I'm gonna be small again.
Maybe they might make you normal.
Yeah, now he is.
Now he's normal.
Alright.
Well, not actually say normal, because that sounds like there's a stand for bigness which is acceptable. But,
and there is.
I guess maybe there is for this game.
Yeah,
so.
this game subscribes to that philosophy.
Yeah, this game is incredibly cool with body positivity. This game actually invented body negativity. So.
I just fall under this. Nope.
I like, to be honest, Frontiers is good. I like I don't know if it was the DLC or the first patch they did, but they added, like a roll button, so you could, like, roll up and down hills like the old Sonic games.
Oh, they added the spin dash back, and I saw a lot of people saying that this should have just been in the base game.
I mean, it should have, but, I mean, maybe it just wasn't very polished when the base game had to come out, so
yeah.
they could just...
I mean, no, I'm not agreeing with them, it's just funny that people went from that. It's also worth noting that after, like, the release of Frontiers around then, the guy who directed it played Spark and said, I'm gonna take inspiration from this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Sparkhead stay winning.
I wonder about the next Sonic, because Frontiers came out in 22?
Yeah.
So, like, assuming that they work on a 4-6-year schedule, we're not far off.
I mean, they did have like superstars, like just like.
Well, that wasn't Sonic Team though. That was Arzest.
Ah, true.
How you say thanks to someone who just saved your life?
Which, in fairness, they can probably turn those around.
Our world.
Funeral dirge, Chow World. Oh my god, I'm Pachamac.
Oh my god, you're one of the Echidna warriors.
I don't have my Chow, and also I'm fucking big and aren't I?
You know, if I was like a Sonic super fan you could program, I'd try and add like all the GBA functionality back into these.
I'm pretty sure someone has tried that.
I'm
like,
sure.
Yeah, maybe it works with like MGBA.
Yeah.
This is a death sentence for every human being on Earth. If my calculations...
Oh no, Eggman really went off the deep end.
It's crazy that these scenes took 4 years to render.
This was the first thing to set a render farm on fire. The second was that.
Yeah, this
robot
was.
balls.
This was actually the first CG animated film that Japan ever produced. It took them longer than Toy Story to produce, though.
Mihawk.
Oh, Ken. Alright, well, I think we'll stop after we kill Gamma again. Tiny little baby Gamma.
Yeah, I mean, just let's see what they'll do with the next Sonic, because considering Superstars seem like their kind of, well, I say their attempt, it wasn't Sonic team of just like, hey, you guys like Mania, do you want more of this? And I think it did pretty well. It's like, they go, well then, but they're also doing Shadow Generation, so it is like, are we getting new stuff, or is it just going to be kind of like, hey, you know, for people who like Shadow, here's a game for you. People who like Mania, here's a game for you.
Everybody's smart thing to do is, yeah, try and. There's so many fucking fan bases created at this point.
Unify the fan base.
Yeah. Oh, they're never going to unify it. No, they're just going to have to spread their catering around a little.
I mean, it's something I said on the Home from the Revolution episode about.
Wait, who the fuck is that?
Tiny Tails.
On the show. Tiny Tails.
Oh god, Tiny super fast Tails.
Because Frontiers is like a Sonic theme game, and it has so kind of like you can kind of use it as a bit of a tubular, not a tubular. Is it a tabula rasa where it's like it has Greek and
Tabula rasa is when you're a blank slate, like
No, I mean there's that famous the Rosetta Stone, where it has like ancient Egyptian and Greek and stuff on it, so you can use it as a translated tool. But like, you could use like Frontiers as kind of a way to dissect that era of like open world games. But like, you can sort of do that with a lot of Sonic Team stuff. Because
we talked about it on that podcast, we called it Emperor's Got No Clothes, because that was transparent all the challenges and like. Things were, and like this is, you know, collect the things and move on.
And again, like it's not something that was only like an issue that Frontiers had. Like you could apply that to all of those open world style games. But yeah, I just find them because they are just very Nintendo like in that the next Sonic game is gonna be something different, or we're gonna we'll do a throwback to something you haven't seen in a while, like. Because Mario obviously did Odyssey, which is like a big expansion on the open world stuff, and then the next one was Wonder, which was a TV. So, I don't know. Sonic Team can do whatever they want, I guess.
Sonic's
I hope they bring back
he's in a better position
pinball
now than he has been in a long time. Like people actually, you know, it's no longer cool to shit on him or as much anyway. There's now like, well, it's no longer at the point where it's no longer at the point where if you push back on, hey, you know, this is a bit of a dead horse you're beating.
Well, we're very much in that kind of era now of. Yeah, well, I mean, we're kind of in that era now of like that fucking webcomic where it's the guy squeezing the guy's lips and going shush, let people enjoy things, and that just criticism in general just isn't very popular.
No, I wouldn't say that. I just think in Sonic's particular case though, it feels distinct because of just how blasé it's become.
What, the positivity or the negativity?
The negativity, like, people were just like, come on, you've been shitting on this for like 20 years. 06 was so long ago, and that's the best you really got.
No, like, I think, like, Balan Wonderworld was an interesting kind of reflection of that, of just, like, how on rails a lot of the criticism about that game felt.
I don't care for that comic either. That comic is just like a shutting people down thing. I think that's why I kind of think it's a bit different from Sonic.
Yeah.
I think it's because, like, I mean, the frustrating part is, like, there were good games, but it was still getting challenged. Like, you know, Unleashed is good, Generations is good, Colors.
No, and to be honest, the transparency's had an interesting point about that.
I think also, Snake, I was gonna say, you think those games got targeted, like, it's kind of like that thing, but also they had, like,
it was just kind of the, you know, the aftershock of 06, like, the fall.
Yeah, but I was also, transparency's had an interesting point, which was that the journalists and kind of games tastemakers at that time were all, like, Mega Drive kids. And the adventure game onwards aren't really like the Mega Drive ones, so it was just kind of a criticism of, well, if I'm not going to get what I want, like, I'm not going to give these games the time of day. Whereas now, there's an entire quote Sonic generation of kids, well, people who grew up as kids on these 3D ones that now like them.
Yeah.
And like they also had access to the old one, so it's like Sonic has never been this one thing.
Yeah, it's something I'm going to talk about in the video is that, like, you know, it's a refrain I've seen a lot lately, and I kind of go about it in a sort of roundabout way, because the phrase itself is just stupid. It's like, oh, when did everyone change their minds on this? Like, the minds didn't change, the fucking people did. Like, you're talking...
No, exactly.
That big anonymous internet blob you're responding to, that ain't the same people that you think they are.
Well, no, like, everyone who kind of, like, apart from maybe, like, Stephanie Sterling or whatever, but, like, the Destructoid writers of the late aughts, early 10s, they've all, like... They're all PR people at game studios now. They don't, like, they're not the tastemakers on IGN.
Yeah.
Now, it's people like YouTube's to Snaker who, you know, write positively.
I mean, yeah, no, like, isn't like games like journalists generally kind of young in general?
Well, yeah,
I mean, like,
if he is younger because
journalism, like the first wave of it in the 2000s, 99, they're not like. I'm not saying this in a demeaning way. They're not journalists in, like, you know, they've got journalism degrees. They were like mostly bloggers and hobbyists, like, you know, writers who kind of got into.
So that was very much the. I mean, before that, they were all like product, like they were all like PC product review people or like film people, which was what they were bringing to that. Now, and then it became like the Destructoid kind of amateur thing, and now we're sort of in a place that sort of splits the difference a little bit. But
yeah.
But also because of YouTube, it's democratized. Anybody can review games.
Yeah.
But I think it would be interesting, and again, because I always think Sonic Team and Nintendo always have a couple of dilemmas. Are we going to end up with a thing with the Sonic franchise where it's a bit like Mario, where Mario went through 2D and then 3D, and a lot of people like kind of ragged on Sunshine and Galaxy because it's, oh, that's not the 2D stuff we're used to. But then we went through so many churns of it, just like any Mario game comes out and people are like, oh, this is good. Like, Mario can be whatever shape he wants.
People just got desensitized to, oh, this isn't going to be the same thing each time. Once people,
yeah, like, it's not going to be the same thing each time, and that's good.
Yeah, once people accept, like, oh, the expectation is to have no set expectations, they can take things a lot easier.
Yeah, and Nintendo's been able to cultivate that because they've been around for, they've been making games for 50 fucking years. Whereas Sega's a little bit, well, I mean, Sega were an arcade there, but Sonic's obviously newer. Sonic's literally my age, so, like, you know. Still not quite a household name yet. Well, I guess he is, but you know what I mean, like, it is Mario way.
I mean, like, you know, I don't think anyone's going to replace Mario. Oh, wow, that wasn't landing any hits.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't mean in regards to replacing Mario, I just mean, like, Sonic's eventually going to reach that Mario level of just Sonic can kind of do anything and people will just be like, oh, this is fine.
I mean, I almost wonder if we
might kind of be there, because Sonic has done weirder shit than Mario already. Like, you know, he fought King Arthur.
Yeah, I think Superstars was the moment that I kind of felt like, yeah, like Sonic is just, like, quote, fine now. Big ol' air quotes, fine. Like, Sonic can literally do whatever.
I have no idea if actually, like, hammering.
Sega doesn't have the crazy talent. Yeah, I mean, that's the point as well, is that, like, the Sonic team that made Frontiers isn't the Sonic team that made Adventure.
Of the last Chaos Emerald.
I think we'll end there.
He's so tiny.
He's a little guy.
That's a good trumpet noise.
A little guy that will destroy the world.
I'm gonna be accused of toxic positivity. That's gonna be fucking weird.
Why are you so positive about this game? What's wrong? Oh no, you gotta finish on the race.
I'm gonna be. There's gonna be Gen Zers. You know, we'll end off with
this is Knuckles, and we're on the big track.
There's gonna be Gen Zers who are gonna be like bros glazing this game and yapping.
Actually, you know, I did say that, you know, I did say that there's a lot of people who are kind of like stop being so critical, but actually that's not true. There's also a lot of people like,
yeah, no.
Why are you glazing this so much?
Yeah, no. There's always going to be both sides. It's just
yeah,
now.
there will always be push for pull.
Yeah.
So.
It's just that nowadays, you know, you're not inherently cool for being critical on the internet. Now there's a bit of suspicion because we've seen
I don't know.
we've seen people who are critical who are decidedly not cool.
But
you know?
No, I think it
10
just
years
depends
ago,
what you
Pro Jared said something critical, and people were like, "I'm gonna suck his dick," and now it's like, I don't want that.
No, but I think you're a bit colored by the Sonic fans not liking him. But I think people are still very much like, if you're critical, you're cool. But like, it really depends on what you're being critical of and like how you do it. You can't
I mean, how many people? I mean, like fucking Starfield. Everyone who's ever made a Fallout 3 is bad and here's why.
I think if you make a video, about like any side of the Bethesda discussion, either side, you're not cool. Stop.
Well,
that's why I'm putting my foot down. I'm style guiding on this.
It changed a bit.
There's too many of them. You're not cool on this one, no matter what you say. You can't make it cool.
I don't want to think about how many comments on that Division survival video, like, nah, bro, Division 1 sucked, it had no aim.
Oh god, you were dealing with like a big well, like not a loot. It was a looter shooter, wasn't it? You were dealing with Destiny, liking people who play those, and they can get fucking obsessive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's one of those games that like.
Well,
it has an audience that only plays that game.
Suicide Squad video and got a lot of people being like, bro, just admit this game ain't for you. And it's like, I mean, I played it and it's shit.
That game has shooters. That game has any shooters.
No, there are legit, like, when the thing came out about that it got, like, sales losses, there were, like, a ton of fucking shooters being like, yo, if people just stopped hating and played the fucking game, they'd actually like it.
Oh yeah, no, because they spent like...
Actually, I mean, I'm sort of heartwarmed that people can love anything, but...
Oh, but I think it's more like they just... That's the game they could afford. That's the game they... I think it's
the new Suicide Squad game.
Yeah, I think... Wait, Tails is chasing Tails?
Tails is chasing... Wow.
It's Tails chasing Tails.
There he is!
Oh my god, Orange Tails!
Oh my god, he's got...
Yo, this is Tails, and we're in outer space. Oh, you got rank A. Good job.
Hey. You know, it's a lesson to take away is people can love anything.
Such as Prison Island.
I'm serious.
Yeah, the sequel to Blue Knuckles, Orange Tails.
See, there you go. True, Left Alive is underrated. It's got the Yoji Shinkara artwork. It can't be bad.
I mean, in fairness, I pretend the Suicide Squad isn't... I mean, the game does give an out for it not being part of the Arkham series, but it's not much of it.
Yeah,
it's because it's about alternate units. Yeah, you know what? I don't even feel bad spoiling Suicide Squad. Like, fucking boys. It's about alternate universes.
Oh yeah,
what does that mean? It means they can do instant zones like Destiny.
Oh yeah, James, did you see that they basically put out an announcement that this is not getting more content updates?
No, I did see that.
Maybe I didn't try hard enough.
Although apparently, they are. Oh no, yeah, they're doing support for fucking Turf Warp's Legacy now, which translates to them.
Oh boy.
Meanwhile, everyone who left Rocksteady over the past few years they're now making a game for Microsoft. So.
But did you see that Suicide Squad lost fucking over 200 million?
Yeah, did you read the news story about like they kept going to producers and being like, we have a bad feeling about this, and all the producers who are like 20-year-old C-suite dickhead like LinkedIn guys, which is like, not only do we think this game is amazing, we think it could be a genuine phenomenon, like a genuine $1 trillion franchise, and it's like,
really.
Yeah, but the films were coming out. They had like some metric preview for how well this.
No, exactly, and none of the Suicide Squad film, apart from the David Ayer one, none of them have done well.
Well, and it's just like, if you know anything about games, it's like there's just so many games.
Oh my God,
like
it's normal Amy versus
like
Big Shadow.
Oh, that's Amy.
Classic Amy, yeah, little Amy versus Big
Yeah, no, like, I mean, yeah, you could only think that the Suicide Squad would do well if you're completely out of touch and don't know about games.
Yeah.
I mean that is, you know, if you want to talk about problems with games industries, that it is just full of like CEO, like corporate sweet dickheads who don't actually know anything.
Yeah, no,
that's everything nowadays.
Didn't they just come in from like the tech industry in general? And,
Yeah,
like,
they work at all the they
an
work at FANG companies, which is I can't remember what the F stands for, but it's Amazon,
Okay.
Apple, Netflix, and Google.
But yeah, no,
anyways, I guess the stream is ending soon. So what
Yeah,
did we learn about Sonic
Adventure?
Adventure?
Going.
I mean,
Didn't want to end the
we just
conversation.
No, that's fine.
I'm just curious what his story is going.
No, that's the thing, Ketrub. They're hired because they can generate money somehow, but they can't.
Yeah, well,
it's
it's like
all just gambling on IPs at this point.
Well,
I guess that's the thing. It's like all the strategies that they have, like, generate money, but like it mostly in the short term.
Like, if you want to know how much we're in fucking CEO hell, Lego Horizon Adventures.
Yeah.
Who was asking for Lego Horizon Adventures?
Well, it still fucks me up. Like, every time I think about that sales shit, Horizon is the best-selling Sony game of all time. It's like, you're not fucking hell, man. That is like the Avatar social, like, cultural footprint shit of, oh, the people who are buying this just, they're never talking about anything. They're just buying it.
You know what it might be?
Going back to their lives.
I have a joke theory about this.
You have a joke theory.
Avatar and Horizon Zero Dawn are both games with, like, environmentalist messages. So maybe they have, like, a disproportionately high number of fans that, like, reject technology. So it's like
they don't tweet about it. Okay.
Yeah, no, it's like, I don't own an iPhone. I just own a PlayStation 5 with a copy of Horizon Zero Dawn because I like the environmentalism, and a Blu-ray of James Cameron Avatar.
I mean,
That's a good joke theory.
Yeah, that's a solid joke. I mean, I know that a lot of Avatar fans are like parents and boomers.
Yeah,
and they don't really use Twitter. So.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Yeah.
But no, what was I gonna say about the fucking CEO? No, like the CEO thing, like also like the short term. A lot of their solution is basically just, oh shit, this thing made a loss. We're gonna minimize this loss by basically destroying the company.
Yeah, by just cutting jobs.
And also the problem is as well is a lot of their practices are we have hit the maximum audience we can get, so now we have to squeeze the audience we have, which means getting more money out of less and less people as people get sick of that shit.
Yeah, no, Discord is an example of it. Discord is going through it. Like, people are gonna leave Discord eventually, but like, as they start charging for like making channels and shit.
Well, no, because Discord has fucking investors that like, why isn't this making more money every single year?
Oh,
it crashed.
It crashed.
Crashed. Well, what a place to end. Fuck.
Yeah, Cream crashed the game. Fuck.
I mean, when you think about it, Cream's mother's a CEO, so I think they would just, you know.
It's more of a CEO than, like, Robotnik. Like, I don't think Robotnik has a company. He just self-finances.
I mean, Robotnik Industries, I assume, is...
He files his taxes as, like, an independent contractor. Just...
I see.
No company.
I don't think he pays taxes. He's above paying taxes. Paying taxes is what a poor man does.
So,
there we go.
Good night, everybody.
There we go. We're leaving on that point. Eggman doesn't pay taxes.
But he also went mad, started dressing as Sonic and beating other stages.
Well, yeah, maybe that's why he started dressing as Sonic, because Sonic doesn't pay taxes. So
That's
he's
true.
like...
And Cream was the greatest villain, because not only did she kill Tails twice, she killed the game, like Flowey.
You know, I just remembered something, actually. Obscure Sonic lore thing. There's a really good cartoon on the Sonic Jam collection where Eggman, like, seeing Sonic getting praised as, like, Man of the Year, dresses up as Sonic and starts fucking with people to tank his reputation. And it's like
really good.
Yeah, it's like a 2-3 minute. It's a 2-3 minute short. I think if you search Sonic Man of the Year, you can see it on YouTube. It's a cute little
My
short.
favorite thing is that, like, there's only 4 Spider-Man stories that keep getting retold again and again, and one of them is somebody just dresses up like Spider-Man and starts committing crimes, and they go, "Well, the Spider-Man must be doing this."
You know what?
It's
Yeah,
probably Venom.
Ketchup. I had an interaction on Twitter the other day, which has made me, you know, I've got to hand it to Sonic Forces a bit. Is, you know, if looking back on it, Sonic Forces is the first tentative steps back to a story having weight again. It's just awkward as fuck. And,
I mean, that's why they call it War Vector.
And first vocal themes in the series in a few years. So Forces might have had more guts than I was giving it credit for years ago, but I mean, that's the benefit of more releases. As more releases and you reevaluate as more happens.
When Forces is the end of the series, it's oh, that's a bad place to leave things.
I mean, that's the thing. Yeah, you can never see what's beyond the horizon, so it's always the latest game that feels like, well, I could, the games could die tomorrow, and this would be its last will and testament. But no, Sonic games are always happening.
Yeah.
Even fan games. I played one the other day, which was like a kart racer, and it was pretty good.
Think about the fact I saw someone else saying something earlier today, and it did make me think: how many series out there have weathered a blow to the brand image, like Sonic 06 was, and just kept fucking trucking and I mean, sure, it took years of recovery, but how many fucking series can fucking tank that?
Yeah,
Devil May Cry 2.
I mean, the thing with Sonic is at least that you will always have that kind of ill-built fan base for kids, and kids are usually a lot more forgiving about stuff. Because again,
point, yeah.
06 would be if any other franchise had an 06, yeah, that'd be it. You'd get no more game. But literally a year or 2 years later, well, no, a year later was fucking Sonic 4, and then 2 years after that was Unleashed.
Not a year later. Wasn't Sonic 4 2010 or something? It was.
Yeah. No,
I guess
you guys, you're thinking of Seven Rings in Hand.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm thinking of Sonic in the Fiery Ring.
Yes, it's after too many chili dogs.
Sonic's Fiery Ring.
I guess we'll have to test your theory, James, with
Duke
DS
games as well.
Someone in chat is mentioning that Resident Evil has had Sonic 06 level blips, I think.
I mean Resident Evil 6.
I mean, Resident Evil 6 critically, but that was also the best. So, do you know what fucks about the Resident Evil series? Is that every game in the series becomes the best-selling game in the series.
Yeah.
Fucking Resident Evil 6 was the best-selling game in the series, and people went, oh, it was a bit of a wobble. Then 7 came out and was the best-selling game in the series. Then 8 came out and was the best-selling game. And then the second remake, and now the RE4 remake is the best-selling Resident Evil game in the series.
Just can't stop building momentum. And also Madman Epic was saying.
Yeah.
There wasn't a single game as bad as 06, but it went about as far off the rails for a while, which I can see, yeah. I mean, my theory on Resident Evil is they can't help themselves. They go back to 7. It's okay, we're taking it back to kind of a slow survival horror-y kind of roots with some atmosphere, but they can't resist the allure of going mental.
I mean, I was gonna say, have you played 8?
Yeah, I played a bit of it, and it's you got fucking werewolves and shit, and it's going crazy again.
8 goes fucking bonkers, in a way that 6 never quite gets. That 8 goes fucking ape shit, as it goes along. It's great. You fight a guy in a tank that Chris Redfield built for you.
That's awesome.
It's pretty good. I mean, that game literally begins with Chris Redfield, who's been redesigned again and looks like if fucking Danny Dyer had started taking the jizz. And the game begins with him fucking capping your wife in the head and not explaining why he did that. It's great. Oh, you should do 8 on a stream. I think that'd be good.
I'd probably suck at it. But we could maybe.
Isn't it? I mean,
I probably need a lot of hand holding through the open world section, so it's not just.
Oh, that's okay. I've played 8 11 times, so I should be able to help you out. So there we go. Resident Evil and Sonic better than ever, and the voice of Chris Redfield, of course, is the voice of Sonic the Hedgehog. So
yeah,
Roger Craig Smith.
And I don't think he did a bad job in Frontiers, though. I probably should finish it and update my opinion on that.
Have you seen the interview that they did at a fan expo with him, and he was saying about how Sega wanted it to be a more mature game, and they were basically like, "Oh, can you do the voice a little bit deeper?" And he just kept doing it until the point he was just using his regular fucking speaking voice, and Sega were like, "Yeah, that's it."
Oh, he Billy Wested it.
Yeah, he literally just Billy West. Well, even less effort than Billy West, who obviously was like, "Oh, this is what I sounded like when I was in my 20s." No, this was Sonic just sounds like me now. It's cool.
All right.
Yeah, I think Sonic would beat the Spencer Mansion as well. I'd like to see. They should add him to the
Speedrun it.
RE1 remake. That'd be good.
And what Sonic characters couldn't beat the Spencer Mansion? Why am I bringing up a topic when I'm trying to win the stream? I think Amy could. I think even Amy could tackle like Spencer Mansion. I think she could.
I mean, Amy's gameplay in SA1 is the closest to like a survival horror. She's
that's
getting
why I
chased
think
around by
so.
Nemesis. Yeah. I'm gonna say Gamma because he's dead.
Okay. That's me unfair. Just dropping like his broken corpse in the Spencer Mansion.
They just put him in the middle of the Spencer Mansion and he explodes in slow motion and birds fly out.
Big would have a hard. Yeah, Big would probably suffer the most because he's a big lumbering.
No, Big would be
target.
great. Because Big just wouldn't interact with shit. He'd just go fishing.
We're talking about who could beat the Spencer Mansion.
No, I think he would though. Like he would fish so hard that he would break the generator and that would blow it up. And then he would fight Nemesis at the end by throwing a cast at him so hard that
Nemesis would eat Froggy, and then
he'd fish it.
Yeah, like, well, I guess I
and then
just
he
have
would
to kill
yank
this
him
thing
out.
now.
Yeah, that'd be good.
I'm gonna follow your logic, James. Shadow wouldn't beat the mansion because he's fucking dead.
Yeah, because Shadow's fucking dead.
Maybe he landed on the mansion. I think those were his best odds of winning.
Damn.
Just smashing through the ceiling.
There we go.
Yeah, we go.
Ketchup posted on the stream chat the link to the Roger Cray Smith thing, so you can enjoy that, I guess. Pretty good.
Pretty good. Have a good night, everybody.
Games are better than ever, everybody.
There we go.
Good job.
60 hedgehogs drop onto a mansion.